Yo, how you doing? Just waiting for the ads to finish up on, well, to start, and then finish up on Twitch, and then we get started up. Howdy do.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. What's up? What's up? OMG, hi. Howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Sorry for the random morning stream. I was just feeling kind of frisky. Figure we could stream a little bit today. Since I'm up and at it. Morning. 5 million howdies upon you. We got ads coming up in like 30 seconds. I'm like setting up the file for today while we're waiting for the ads and everything to get through. Howdy. Surprising lack of people in YouTube chat. I mean, we just started though, Liminal. Like, we literally just started. And it's like early morning if you're, in America. It's pretty early still, so. Yeah. Twitch notification actually came in on time today. Yeah, that's a first. Twitch is so fickle. It's so fickle about when it decides to send out its notifications. How we doing? I'm doing good. I hope y'all are doing great. What is today? Wednesday? What a weird day. I don't even normally stream on Wednesday. See, it's just a weird day. I woke up, I had a bit more energy today than normal. So I was like, let me stream. Let me just like hop on stream. Whatever. I have free will. I can do what I want. My first live join in. Well, hey, how you doing? Welcome on in. Oh.
Sunny_solstice resubscribed. Cutie patooties mumo wave mumo wave mumo wave mumo wave mumo wave mumo wave mumo wave.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. 2 months. 2 months, Sunny.
Howdy,
Oh my goodness. Hi, Pumpkin. How you doing? Howdy. I'll see y'all on the other side of ad jail. Yeah, we got another 2 minutes of ads on Twitch, and then we'll get to it. Free Will? Who's Will? Why ain't he free? Free my boy Will. He ain't done nothing wrong. First day off from 60-hour work week. Oh my goodness. So glad to sit down for once. Oh my goodness. Fox, buddy, please relax. Please get some rest and relaxation. My goodness. I saw you on TikTok, thought the cow outfit was cute, so I came to follow. Well, hey, how you doing, Pepper? Nice to see you here. Welcome. Twitch ads are just pain, and I already used my Prime for this month. Oh, I'm so sorry. To be fair, I am also streaming on YouTube, which still has ads, but at least those are a bit more tolerable, I feel. Yippee! Twitch doing all right? Well, I'm glad. Well, hi, how you doing? How do I say that? Rice Spawn and Deathstroke. Welcome. How you guys doing today? Oh, big stretch, y'all. Big stretch.
Oh looky, a hype train started. Ally_Clover resubscribed. 9 months. Hello, Tilda.
Hello. Howdy. Thank you so much for 9 months. Can y'all believe it's been that long already? Can you believe it's been that long already? It feels like, I don't know. Every time I see a resubscribe, I'm like, wait, what? How? How? Respawn. Oh, all right. Yep, that makes sense. Respawn. But if YouTube, my silly messages won't show up on stream. Yeah, it will.
Fallout 260 resubscribed.
Yeah, it will.
Mumo yippee.
YouTube chat shows up. It does. Oh, thank you so much for 6 months Fallout. Holy guacamole, thank you. Holy. Y'all are too sweet to me. Y'all are too sweet. Good morning, Nagari. How you doing? Howdy. Got a red wolf tattoo this week. Really? Oh, I love that. Did y'all know that red wolves are endangered? There's only a few left, and they're in North Carolina, actually. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? What's going on today? Today we're gonna be working on the customizable Plushy VTuber model that I've been started a while back. Are the ads over? Did we make it? Did we survive? Did I see that? Yeah, okay. All right, get out the way, Clucks. Go on now. We're free. Oh,
Fine _ foul cheered
thank
100
you.
bits. Cheer 100. Good morning, y'all.
Good
Hype
morning.
train leveled up to level 2.
Oh my goodness,
Yeehaw.
thank you. What the world? What the world? Miss Clever, how do you decide on good content topics to talk about, like TikToks and shorts and stuff? That is a very good question. And it's kind of it kind of depends on what it is that you want to show people. Basically, like every short, every TikTok, everything that you post should kind of follow like storytelling arc, right? So you have your intro, which is going to have like a hook, intro, climax, and then conclusion, right? And it can be real small. I mean, you can get like a micro story. You could literally tell a story, or it could just be like, it has all those beats, you know what I mean? I actually plan on making a full video that talks about that, because this is a question that's asked a lot, like what is quote unquote good content? And it's very broad question, to be honest with you. The plushie model looks so realistic. Oh, thank you. It's based off an actual plushie. I love your accent. Thank you. The tour model is so cool. It's blowing my mind. Y'all are so sweet. What the heck? Thank you so much. Happy. Hi, Retro. How you doing? I love the advice you gave for your YouTube video so far. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I want to make more because I've been doing I've been doing art for creators, and then I've also been in the content creator sphere in some way or another for since 2016. So almost 10 years. Well, no, 11 years. Almost 10 years. Yeah, I know how to do math.
Posture check.
We'll be coming up on 10 years, right? That's math. Anyway, point is, I've been around the block a couple times or two, and if I can help out in any way, shape, or form, I want to. Math is hard. New here content has been really helpful to kicking off my content creation and streaming. I discovered you on YouTube. Well, hi, welcome from YouTube. It's so nice to have you here. I'm glad I can help. Really, truly, I am so glad I can help. Oh my goodness, doing all right. Hope you do well. My air conditioner not working properly. Oh no, I hate that. In the middle of summer too. Well, it ain't really the middle of summer, but beginning of summer, man, our weather's been so muggy. I think I would simply perish. Though sometimes, like, because it's so muggy out, like our AC will freeze over because of all the humidity.
Little gremlins herd is stampeding the channel.
Oh my goodness! Can we get a big old yeah over them Raiders? Welcome on in. It's nice to have you here. Welcome. My name's Clover. I'm a Highland Cow Plushy VTuber. Well, I ain't always a plushie, but recently I have been really a plushie. And don't let my chat tell you that I'm actually a hat. I am a cow. Okay, I am a cow. But if any of y'all got a read and run, I won't hold nothing against y'all. Please go stand up and stretch. Go get some water. Get some food in your belly. Go cuddle your pets if you got them. Otherwise, what were y'all up to? Thank you so much for that raid. I got 100 Instagram likes on one of the better edited videos. Oh, congratulations! Oh, that's awesome. That's such a good feeling too when you finally like start seeing your content go somewhere and like hitting off. That's awesome. I gotta do this to you. I do this to everyone. What the? No, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. Sounds like something a hat would say. Wait a minute. No, don't let Clover fool you. She's a hat. Also, I have another question. If you learned Live 2D rigging, how did you end up learning it? I'm guessing YouTube. I did learn through YouTube. I've been using Live 2D since this past August. And I learned first by watching Chipuko on YouTube. I really need to update my card. I keep telling myself I'm gonna do that. I need to update my card so that it shows all the resources I use. But in the Discord, I have a channel for it that shows all like the tutorials and stuff that I use that I recommend for learning. But yes, I did learn everything through the great college that is YouTube. How you doing today? I'm doing good. Mush, how you been? There's a stuffed rat under the hat. Ratatouille. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to dip more into Live 2D. I think it's fun. I think it's worth it to at least try it out and see if you enjoy it. If you've never done animation of any kind before, it may be helpful to learn some principles of animation before getting into Live 2D, because Live 2D on its own is already very complicated and can be kind of frustrating. But then once you even learn the tools, if you still struggle with understanding how animation works, then you're gonna find yourself, beating your head against a wall. So it's kind of a two-part thing. You kind of need to know a little bit about animation and then also learning the
Hype train
program.
complete. Y'all got it up to level 2.
Thank you.
Choo-choo.
Thank you so much for the hype train, y'all. You're so sweet. YouTube tutorials are goated. I'm so glad. Yeah, dude, YouTube. I'm so glad that we live in an age where YouTube is there. You know what I mean? Like, it's just there. Free information that we can just like absorb and learn from, And like, if we know something that others don't, then we can put that out there so that others can learn. And then they might learn something that we didn't know. And we can kind of like, it's like a ping pong match, except, we're in it together. We're on the same team. We're learning together. It's awesome. I love your rigging, especially when I have stuff already set up. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, goodness. Big stretch. Oh, first time here coming from TikTok. Welcome from TikTok. Hello. Good morning, Fi. Man, a bunch of first time chatters today. It's very nice to see y'all here. I love animation. I used to do animations in middle school. Sometimes I still do. Animation is so much fun. I love animating. Do you have tutorial suggestions for creating actual art for VTuber models? Chapuka goes through all of that. Like, literally, her beginner tutorial on YouTube is perfect because it shows layering, it shows Live 2D, it shows all of it. I also have a video on my YouTube that is in real time, so I don't speed up anything. You can just see me making the art and doing all the animation. And there's like a little picture of a bunny on there. But that reminds me, I gotta go to YouTube and learn how to cross stitch. Ooh. Excuse me. I got snuffles. Love your cow tuber. Thank you so much. Y'all want to see what we're working on? It's a little scary right now. I have to organize everything still, but I'll show y'all what we're working on today. Behold, my child. Oh, I think I need to update my ticker tape on the top again. I always forget to do that because we are not working on a commission for Panda today. This is going to be a pre-made customizable plushie model. Yep. That's what we're doing today. I'm going to leave the be the good you want to be in the world quote there because I still like that one a lot. Okay, there we go. The plushie is just so cute. It makes me smile. Oh, I've been making crochet X-Men. Oh, that is so awesome. Oh my goodness. When I was in high school, I was all about X-Men. I am very behind and don't remember much now, but it was like my thing. I loved X-Men. I have a big X-Men book. I'll have to take a picture if I remember. I have a big X-Men book that was sold in Barnes & Noble way back in the day. If y'all know the book I'm talking about, it's freaking huge. Where's the mouth on here? There's so much stuff in here. It's going to take me a minute to get all this organized. I think that's all the mouth stuff. We're going to be organizing for a good part of stream. Oh my goodness, thank you. Bobby!
Blobby Derpsert is stampeding the channel.
That's my son! That's my boy! Blobby! Ha! Thank you so much for the raid! Holy... I'm just getting set up. I normally ain't live this early, but oh my goodness, what were y'all up to? Listen, if any of y'all got a raid and run, I won't hold nothing against y'all. Please go stand up and stretch. Go get some water. Get some food in your belly. Go cuddle your pets if you got them. But otherwise, what were y'all up to? My goodness. So far, I have Gambit, Wolverine, Magneto, and Professor X working on the Beast. Oh yeah. Are you doing like the original like Beast? Because I know they like in the movies they kind of changed him up a little bit. If I recall, they changed him up a little bit. We'll do this for like, I don't know what to call this. I guess just horns, because antlers ain't horns, but they ain't not horns. You know what I mean? Anyway, Clover Stream. Oh my goodness, Lamp, how you doing? We're just organizing stuff right now, so I apologize if I miss more messages than normal while I'm doing this part. It's always a little bit to look at, but did I add shadows for everything? I don't know. Whatever I'm missing, I'll come back to. Oh man, I forgot teeth to put the teeth in with the mouth. Oh no. All right, we'll call this snoots. I'll put them teeth in there with the mouth. It's going to be a little awkward, but that's okay. Where's that mouth at? Those are ears, horn. Oh, there it is. Kind of need your teeth to be in your mouth, you know what I mean? Let me back up a little bit. Have to go to work now. Thanks for the smiles this morning. Oh, you have a great day at work. Thanks for dropping by and saying hi. Howdy. We're playing a Rototon demo. I'm not sure if you've played... Man, I don't even know. You're speaking in tongues, buddy. I have no idea what you're saying to me, but I hope it was fun. Love the plushie model. Thank you. Thank you. Antlers, I barely know. Oh my goodness, Kitty. Working from home today and can enjoy a stream while I work. Oh, yay. Well, I hope work goes good for you. We love a day that you can just work from home. Yes, we love that. I am mad that they're trying to take that away from folks. Like, the work from home stuff is becoming, like, more normalized to be like, oh, you don't need to work from home because COVID's gone. But, like, I don't know, COVID proved that we could get a lot of our work done from home. So, like, why try to take that away? Why try to take that away? I think that's silly. I mostly work from X-Men. Oh, 97 design. See, there it is. That's good. That's good stuff right there. I miss the poppy colors. I feel like now, like, everything is, like, so serious. Like, we try to dull all the colors down and add, like, extra textures and, like, I don't know. I feel like 80s and 90s superhero costumes were so cool. And then, like, early 2000s to, like, now, we were just like, let's make it real. We need it to be dark. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. All right, hold on. Where are the other wings here? I know I got more wings. There they are. Get all these wings up in here. The one thing about making customizable models, I love making them, but there are so many parts in here, it's very easy to kind of lose where everything's at. Man, with the raids today!
Fluffle Stuffles herd is stampeding the
Y'all
channel.
are being too sweet to me today. Holy heck, can we get a big ol' yeah over them raiders? I am organizing my file right now, so I apologize for being a little bit... I don't know what the word is. Distracted. A little bit distracted. But welcome on in. My name's Clover. We are working on a customizable Plushy VTuber model that will be available on my Ko-fi when we're done. But listen, if any of y'all got a raid and run, I won't hold nothing against y'all. Please go stand up and stretch. Go get some water. Get some food in your belly. Go cuddle your pets if you got them. Otherwise, what were y'all up to? Oh my goodness. It helps, especially if you live outside city limits, cuts your gas expense, which is nice. Yes, because they really don't. Most jobs don't like pay for your travel expenses if you have to commute, which is kind of frustrating. I don't know what to call this. Fins. It's the stuff on the cheeks, like cheek extensions. I'll just say cheeks. I think that'll be good enough just so that I know what it is. And these are all patterns. So I'm just gonna... These are gonna be their own thing because I'm gonna need them all over the place. So I'm just gonna call this patterns. Because I'm like, everything that I put here, I'm just gonna like mix and match all over the place to keep the texture cleaner, you know. And if you don't know, that's okay. You don't gotta know. Did I? I don't know why I have two head textures here. I'll have to go through that and figure out why. Oh, no, never mind. I remember because I have two different head styles as well. Okay. So I'll just do... That's the one thing about, like, trying to balance so many things, is that once you take a break from a project and come back, you're like, what was I doing? Like, what was I actually doing? Look, there's shadows everywhere. What was I doing? Was this for the closed wing? Where are the wings at? Probably towards the back. Yep. Okay, let me back up. I think it's neat how you look like a real plushie. If I saw you in the room, in my room, I'd freak out. Well, it's because I'm based off a real plushie. I want to get them back on the store when I can. I just, you know, times are tough right now. Times are tough. Good morning, Glitch. How you doing? Clover, I have a stream-related question. I keep noticing whenever I try to tell a story, I have a little voice in my head telling me it's probably uninteresting or annoying. Do you have any tips? Yeah, give that voice the boot. Give that voice the boot. Think about it like this, right? If you find the story interesting enough that you want to tell someone about it, that means that there are folks that are going to be interested to want to hear about it. That voice don't know what the heck they're talking about. They're big, stinky, poopy pants. They are big, stinky, poopy pants. Ignore them. They don't know what they're talking about. I'm missing a foot. I know that's hard to say. Like, it's easier to say than it is to do. I know that. Oh, I didn't merge these. Look at that. That's my issue. But I know that's a lot easier to say than to do, but I promise you, if you are enjoying talking about it, someone's going to enjoy listening to you yap about it. Because I'll be yapping about the weirdest and randomest stuff, and y'all just be talking to me about it anyway. So, it takes time, but you'll get there. All right, let's open this up and fix this real quick. I love that advice, to be honest. You're right. I keep forgetting that. It's easy to get in your head. Like, truly, it is very easy to get in your head about stuff. We're all human. And I think a lot of times we forget to, like, we see bigger creators or whoever we perceive to be a bigger creator. Like, we look at them, they're like, man, they've got it all figured out. They're doing so good. But it's like, no, they're humans and they struggle just as much as we do. Like, everything that you have felt, I promise you, those bigger creators you see have felt that too. They have. All right, hold on. I have to re-import just this one piece because I didn't merge it. Flashbang. Flashbang. I'm just going to call this foot. Oh, that is a clip. I need that to be a, well, I need that to be a Photoshop document.
Airlaidon resubscribed. Hello, good morning. 3.
Hey, how you doing? Good morning. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 2 months. I really appreciate that. Holy guacamole. I did not think I'd wake up this morning and be able to listen to a Plushy speak with a southern accent while doing digital art. That's why I love VTubers. That's great. I'm not perfect at it. I started keeping a notepad with whatever projects I was listing. The last 3 to 5 things I did. Oh yeah, honestly, I need to do that because I opened up this project this morning. I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Lapinu54 resubscribed.
9 months.
Oh, it's just a baby Mumo dance, Mumo wave.
Twitch baby. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for 9 months. I really appreciate it. Holy. But yeah, I need to get better at taking notes for myself, honestly, because I am real bad at that. Where's that foot? I need to put this foot in here. We're going to replace the foot that we have. And that should be fine. It shouldn't have made another one. Yeah, okay. So, yep, there it is. Cool. So I can delete that. I have a bunch of, like, purple things. Those are just placeholders so that what am I trying to say? So that the bounding box is the right size for anyone that's watching being like, why? Which I realize now. Nope, just kidding. I was like, I realize it's not going to work, but it is going to work. Because I was thinking about the shadow. I don't know. I'm doing like half thoughts out loud. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, buddies. All right, so we have the legs. Should I do tentacles count as legs? Do they? I don't know. Are tentacles legs? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I think yes. I think the answer is yes. Notes help a lot, mostly so you can clear your brain RAM. Yes, the amount of times I keep trying to not forget something and stay up, and even stay up with tasks on my mind was a pain. Yes, I need to get better at that. But like, okay, now this ain't an excuse; it's just an explanation.
Hydrate.
But like, a lot of times I have so much in my head that I don't want to write it down because I'm like, I'll just get it done real quick. I'll just get it done real quick. You know, or I don't want to take the time to write it because that's time I could be taking to do the task. And I gotta get out of that habit. I really gotta shake that habit. All right, let's clean this up because our buddy is looking kind of messy right now. Where's the tail? Because I feel like this is the tail. Is it up top? It is. Let's reorganize this because this is crazy. Tail should be in the back for now. Okay, This is craziness. Where's the... Hold on. Head. We're just going to go ahead and start clipping things where they need to be so it don't look like such a mess. Look at that, already looking better. Look at our little unicorn cat thing! And then... this part. Hi, Kibby. You can't be in my lap. I'm sorry. You can't. I need to cut his claws a little bit. I need to trim his claws because he be poking me and it hurts. They can be land octopus. I'm saying. They're 4 apples tall. Exactly. Hi, Maddie. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. You've got this. Always self-improvement. Yes. Yes. One step at a time. We are not perfect. We can't be perfect, but we sure can try, huh? We can improve every day.
I heard there was an Irishman who was bulletproof.
Oh?
His name? Ricochet.
Oh. Rick O'Shea. Ow. Man, that one hurts. That one hurts. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let me back up. We're gonna work on the eyes first today, but I want to clean up some patterns. And don't mind how everything looks the same color for the most part. We gonna fix that. Shoot, I gotta think about this now. Oh, my notes for colors are on my other. Remember I told you I was having memory issues? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta find that note because it's gonna be in a different spot now.
Stretch.
Memory issues with my PC, by the way, to clarify. We already know I have memory issues with my brain. Color wheel. There it is. I need to move it so that I have it. What? Hold on a second. Howdy. Give me a second. I don't know where that went. Oh, okay, I found it. Okay. I got memory issues too. Oh, I mean, shoot. Shut down the joke before I could take it off. I'm sorry. Oh, man. The slight plushy cow disappointment is called. Oh, and I don't know how I want to, I'm also going to need my other, I'm just realizing stuff that I probably should have prepped before I started stream, but you know how it is. You know how I be. We just jump right into stuff. All right, let me grab, what should we open up? Let's open up the reindeer project. Let's do the reindeer project. Because I think that is going to be our best option here. For frame of reference, flashbang! See, because this has all the stuff that I've done. So I can look at it, basically. I did this a lot less options. What's my most recent customizable? The rock! The pet rock! What am I talking about? It's the pet rock I should look at. See, memory issues. Where is the rock? What did I name that? I think I named it Tired because I was tired. I should probably name it Rock because it's a rock. That's fine. Okay, sorry. Thank you for being here while I'm a little scatterbrained. Oh, man. Fudge it, we do it live. Exactly. This is our pet rock. He's a goofy goober. He's a goofy guy. I love making silly stuff. I want to make more silly stuff like this. He does a little hop, and I love that. He's like, yee, yee. I want to just keep making more silly stuff. I would pay for this model. Well, you know, it's funny you say that. It's on my Ko-fi. It is actually on my Ko-fi, and it is customizable with different rocks. And you can change the color of the rock and stuff. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, yes, I did. And it's pretty goofy. You can have buck teeth if you want. Anyway, the reason I pull this up is because I want this organization. This, you know what I mean? I want to be able to see this. Because it's gonna help me out. So, yeah, it's gonna help me out. It's so friend shaped. I want to make more just like silly stuff. I think, yippee! I think I am gonna slow down on commissions for a while I like rejuvenate myself a little bit so that I can just focus on stuff like this and just make silly stuff for a while. I love doing commissions. I love bringing folks' designs to life, but I think I do need just like just a little break. I feel like Barbie at the end of Toy Story 2, where she's like, I think I need a little break. A little break? Okay. Is everybody gone? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Oh!
Faye_Nightshades Herd is stampeding the
Thank you
channel.
so much for the raid. Y'all be so sweet to me today. Thank you so much for the raid. Can we get a big old yeah for them Raiders Wolf Pup raid? Tour guide Barbie, yes! Yeah. Oh. We are just getting started. We are just getting started this morning. I'm working on a customizable Plushy VTuber model. And mostly yapping, like a lot, like I do. But welcome on in. Listen, if any of y'all got a raid and run, I won't hold nothing against y'all. Please go stand up and stretch. Go get some water. Get some food in your belly. Go cuddle your pets if you got them. But otherwise, what are y'all up to? Welcome on in. Hello, your time blocking video really helped me. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. I'm so glad to hear it. I plan on making more videos. Actually, I think my next one, someone mentioned this on Twitter, was talking about setting boundaries and curating your community. And I never really thought about it, but that one is so important. I feel like a lot of us kind of struggle with that, whether we're like, we don't want to hurt no one's feelings, or maybe we've got some people pleasing tendencies, because I myself have really struggled. I am a recovering people pleaser. Okay, I'll be telling people I am a recovering people pleaser. And I feel like a video on boundaries and how to set them and not feel guilty about it could be very useful, because I wish someone would have just rattled me, at the beginning when I started, be like, set your boundaries. You are not a bad person to tell someone that you ain't comfortable with something. That don't make you a bad person. Like, set them boundaries, bro. Anyone that don't want to respect that ain't worth your time. So anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna make a video on that, because when someone brought it up, I was like, wait a minute, yes, that is so important. I learned to say no a lot more this year. That's good. It's so hard. It is so hard when you want to make folks happy, but you deserve to be happy too. So you shouldn't be making folks happy at your own expense. That's crazy. You know what I mean? That's crazy work to do that to yourself. Set your boundaries. You are not chat circus monkey. Yes, exactly. Who has to do backflips because they tell you to do one? Exactly. No, if you don't feel comfortable with something, don't do it. Which sounds a lot more simple than it sounds more simple said than done, and I know that. So yeah, that's why we're gonna talk about it. Let me grab this one real quick. I'm gonna copy some of the stuff I got going here.
Hey Clover,
yes?
What has 4 legs, is green, fuzzy, and can kill if it falls out of a tree?
What?
A pool table.
And can kill it what? Can kill it if it falls out of a tree? Wait, hold on. I don't get that one. Hold on. Has 4 legs, is green and fuzzy, and can kill if it falls out of a tree? Am I dumb? I feel like I'm dumb on this. I don't know what that means. I don't get it. Best joke ever. I don't get it. Someone explain it to me like I'm 5. I don't get it. Some of us are neurodivergent as well, so it's 10 times harder. Yes, well, because we're conditioned to believe that we have to swallow our own hurt to make others happy. I mean, a lot of us have spent a bunch of time being told to be less so that people feel more comfortable around us. So that it's hard to unlearn that too. It's very hard to unlearn that. But especially when you sometimes get some really bad reactions from some folks, especially when you try to make boundaries later on and you're like, hey, I don't feel comfortable with this. And you get hit with, well, you never said anything about it before. You were fine with it before. You changed. It's hard. Man, I've experienced a lot of heartbreak over that. But you got to remember, that you're doing this to help yourself. And if someone genuinely has that reaction towards you when you say, hey, this has been hurting me and I didn't know how to say it until now, if their reaction is to be mad at you, they weren't here for you. We just gotta be real with ourselves. It hurts. It hurts so bad. But you gotta realize at that point, they weren't here for you. A pool table has 4 legs, green and fuzzy, and can kill you if it falls out of a tree on you. Oh, it's dark humor. Oh, it's like the anti-humor. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I got it. Phew, yeah, how'd the pool table end up there? Oh my goodness. If you dull your sparkle enough, you'll lose yourself, and now you got to figure out who you are and not who you created to make everyone else happy. Yes, that's tough, man. That's tough. We should never have to feel that way, you know? And real friends don't want you to feel that way. Like, even if you were doing that, and, you know, the minute, like, if someone told me, hey, Clover, I've been acting a certain way for a while, and I'm realizing that that's not my true self, or it makes me, I want to, like, be more true to myself, so I don't want to do these jokes that we've been doing anymore. I would be like, you know, like, pop off, bestie, because do what you got to do. You know, and I would, you know, kind of feel a little bad that they ever felt like they had to be that way around me. So then I would probably ask what I can do to make sure that I don't make them feel that way no more. Because if you're my friend, I respect you and I respect your boundaries, and I want to, like, it's a give and take, you know, we help each other. But I don't know, some folks struggle with that more than others, unfortunately. So we learn, we live, we learn, do better, Walmart. A brain hole likes to tell me that if I don't roll over and do exactly what someone wants, they'll leave me and I'll be alone again. You know what sucks is that, like,
if you feel like you've heard all these cow puns before, you probably have deja vu.
Kenny. What sucks is that, like, you have that little voice that'll tell you that, and then you'll try so hard to, like, work through it, and then, like, sometimes, like, genuinely, sometimes folks will do that. Oh my goodness, it hurts. It hurts so bad. So, like, anyway, what I'm getting at is, yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. We just kind of learn to make it through, you know? We just learn to make it through. Hold on, let me look at how I did this. Okay, styles. Yeah, that makes sense. Because you can't even realistically say, like, oh, no one's going to do that to you, or, oh, you're overthinking it. I can't sit here and tell you that in confidence, in good faith. I can't say that, because there are folks that will do that. It's just the horrible truth of the world. But I can tell you that the folks who are actually there for you and who actually care about you and who actually matter will stay. And they will work with you and try not to, you know, make you feel any type of way ever again. Whether they did it on purpose or by mistake, you know what I mean? Those are the real ones. Those are the real ones. Okay. Let us... Yippee! Let us add a color deformer first and foremost while I'm thinking about it. And we're going to make it 15 by 15 because I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And I love having lots of vertices. I'm neurodivergent. I notice a lot of my issues are that people are not straight up with me. Yes, me too. Oh my goodness, gear, same. And don't tell me what it is that's bothering them. Then I'm inadvertently doing it until it's too late. A few friend groups have removed me without a talk or a note, and I find it said that they aren't bothered. That they are bothered. I find it said that they didn't take the time to tell me or let me correct. No, same. Absolutely. Like, social cues and those, like, subtleties are so difficult for, I can't speak for every type of neurodivergency, but being, ADHD myself, I struggle with that greatly. And if you don't tell me, if I say, hey, is something bothering you? And you go, no, I'm fine. Like, even though the tone is there, I'm going to think, okay, they don't want to talk about it. And I'm not going to pressure them until they're ready to talk about it. So at that point, like, I mean, realistically, what am I supposed to do? Oh, I can tell something's wrong. Tell me what's wrong. I don't want to be pushy. So if you don't tell me, I'll never know. And I'm also going to assume that whatever's going on is none of my business unless you specifically say, well, you did something earlier and it didn't sit right with me and I don't know how to talk about it yet. Like, even that much, just saying, hey, I don't feel good about what happened, but I don't want to talk about it right now, but it does involve you. Like, yeah, is it going to give me anxiety? Absolutely. But, like, also, I'm going to respect the fact that my friend needs time to process their emotions and feelings before they talk with me about it. But just tell me, though, you know, if I did something, tell me. Oh my goodness. So much could be resolved with communication. I created new accounts to separate from the version of me I was conforming to others' expectations. I couldn't get my old username, go by my old username without feeling I gotta be that version of me. Oh my goodness, that resonates with me so much. Me too, buddy. Oh my goodness. We are walking the same path, because me too. The narrow tightrope of masking to be pleasant version of your natural self and risking the friendship. Yeah. Yeah. That is, yeah. Early morning moo. It is a morning. Normally I don't stream this early, but I was talking about it earlier. I'm feeling frisky. Feeling good. I think the default color. Oh wait, hold on. You know what I need to do? I also need to do the eye brightness before I do the eye color. I always forget that. We're gonna do bright. Howdy. Okay. Oh, and I think that should just be, what is that? Do I do 30? Yeah, okay. I do 1. 1 and -1. I'm like yapping and trying to do this at the same time, so I'm moving super slow. Sorry about that, buddies. Big stretch. Oh.
Clover. You need to save your work.
Oh my goodness. No, actually I do, because I don't even have a saved, like, I haven't even set up the save yet. Ah! Whoopsies. Okay. You were so right for that. I really did need to save, because I didn't even have a save. The project wasn't even an initial save. Oh, y'all heard that? My shoulder pops. My shoulder pops. So how do I do this again? I always forget. Okay, dark to the left, light to the right. All right. So, oh, what am I clicked on? So we go, is that multiply that goes down? Wait, I forget. Let me select this. Multiply, and then both screen and multiply. Okay. Okay. So multiply, which kind of won't look the best, but that's okay. I mean, if y'all want a more cartoony look, then that will work. And then we do our colors. I think the color here should be like that. That should be the standard color, and then we'll go through our list. Let me back up a little bit. Like when my ex said we need to talk when you get home from work, and did not give any details about what the topic is, drove me nuts and almost into a panic attack. No, I hate that. Hold on a second. I'm gonna grab my fan because it's kind of warm in here. So give me 1 second. Oh goodness. Smacking everything. Howdy. Oh my goodness. Whew. But yeah, no, I hate that. I need a little something. Like, even if it is something like, I don't want to use the word bad, but it's something that is uncomfortable to talk about. I want to at least know the subject, and that you're trying to work through process the feelings, so that I know like what we're getting into. But probably I'll still have a little bit of anxiety and panic about it while we're waiting to talk about it. But that's that's life. Sometimes it feels like people are all about communication is the important thing in a relationship until it comes to an autistic person who needs clear and direct communication. I can agree with that. Or the folks that are like, harp about communication and then just in general don't want to talk about it. Or they say like, oh, I'm so supportive of, neurodivergent folks until you do something, autistic. That's like something that always is frustrating to me, where it's like, oh, I support autistic folks. I'm here for you, buddy, if you need anything. And then you have like a meltdown or you have an autistic moment. And then they're like, well, you should have known better. Like, you need to grow up. Oh, man. That hurts, because it's not like I wanted to be that way either. Like, I'm embarrassed and I'm sitting here and I'm apologizing and trying to make things right and learn from it. And, it's so frustrating. Everyone is supportive of autistic folks until they're autistic. Until they do something autistic. I feel it, buddy. I do. Excuse me, I got the snuffles. Like, do you hate me, or is it just you want to talk about housework and change up who does what chore? Yeah, I know. Like, you got to tell me the severity. Like, give me a threat level. Give me a threat level, like, is this like, y'all watch The Office? I make Office references all the time, but y'all watch The Office. Is this a threat level midnight? Or like, what are we talking about? Not just in relationships too.
I feel like
sort of setting.
neurodivergents have to be like more of an adult in all situations when others aren't
Yes.
held to that standard, and that is very exhausting.
It is. It absolutely is. And like, okay, so when you're neurodivergent, like, okay, I can't, like I said, I can't speak for all of them, but for me, I am ADHD, which is autism and ADHD. It's a mixture of both. I got the wombo combo, if you will. And part of that is rejection sensitivity. So, and it took me a very long time. I'll be completely honest with y'all. It took me a very long time to learn how to cope with that. Like, genuinely, it's hard to feel like, if you have any sort of crack in your seams, then it's like, oh my goodness, the world is ending. So you got to struggle through that. And then when you finally fight through that and you go to talk to someone and say, hey, I messed up. Like, I feel real bad and I want to fix this. And then they act immaturely about it. Then you just find yourself spiraling. It's tough out here, man. It is very tough. I just wish more folks, like, I feel like therapy ain't just for folks that have neurodivergencies. I feel like autistic folks could benefit from therapy. But there's still this sort of like negative connotation when it comes to therapy. So a lot of times they don't seek it. And it becomes the burden of the neurodivergent to shoulder that and be not the bigger person or the better person, but the person who has more tools to handle it, which doesn't make any sense. So, Alpha, I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down there, bud. Where are my buttons? Oh, there we go. My son is
Posture
autistic.
check.
My son is autistic, and I totally feel that even more so when that behavior is coming from someone in a professional setting. My son's teacher claimed to understand that part of my son's excuse me. My son's teacher claimed to understand that part of my son's stems is akin to Tourette syndrome, but will discipline him when he shouts a random word. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's tough. It's really tough. Because I think a lot of them, a lot of folks really aren't completely equipped to handle different things. The unfortunate thing about being a teacher is that, like, you have to know how to handle all types of situations. It's like you don't need just a teaching degree, you also need like a psych degree and everything else. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much that goes into it. It's very, I understand both sides. I genuinely do. But yeah, no. If you know that a student is struggling with something, you really shouldn't just be yelling at them. Like that ain't constructive for anyone. It doesn't matter whether they're neurodivergent or not. Just screaming at someone to quit is never going to solve the problem. Like, ever. I have the ADHD curse of the rules are for only me and everyone else can break them. Yeah, I feel it. Oh, it's so frustrating. I'll be like rattling the bars of my enclosure like, can you please just open your eyes and see how hypocritical it is of you to say the things that you're saying to me right now? Buddy, please. I'm crying. No, I feel it. And it hurts so bad. But good luck getting anyone to understand. So frustrating. Well, you should. Love that so much. Okay, we're gonna replicate these parameters and do this for the eyelash now. I love being able to copy stuff. That makes my life so much easier. Man, I didn't expect us to get into the heavy today. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I did not expect us to get into the heavy today. I guess I ain't apologizing for that, because it's good to talk about it. It's good to normalize talking about that kind of stuff, in my opinion, because it's tough out here, man. And if you feel like you're doing it alone, then it makes it that much worse. It really just makes it that much worse. Because then you start blaming yourself, you know? And while there is always something that we can do to improve ourselves, sometimes the fault doesn't lie completely on our own. So it's good to talk about it. I'm gonna join in while eating breakfast. Ooh, fun! What's for breakfast? I lost a friend recently because my inability to understand social things and failing to properly think about the things I was doing and saying, which led me to hurting them real bad. Oh man, I hate that. I hate that so much because then you like have that moment. It's like, oh man, I really didn't even realize what I was doing. And then sometimes, you know, it's too late, you know, and you kind of have to live with that. It sucks, dude. It sucks so bad. And a lot of times I feel like if they just would have communicated sooner, but you know, such is life. You learn from it and then you know not to do it again. I've reached a point in dealing with people where I don't really treat people the way I want to be treated. I treat people with the behavior they treat me. Don't like it, change your behavior. I mean, I get it. I do. I get it. I go back and forth. I struggle with that because sometimes I'm like, man, if someone would just pop you in the mouth real quick, that would fix a lot of our problems. But at the same side, like I don't know, I don't like hurting people. So even if they're hurting me, I don't like hurting people. It's very difficult to. I don't know. It's very difficult. Chimfillet spicy biscuit. Oh, chimfillet. I love the Lord's chimkin. I love the Lord's chimkin. Clucks, avert your attention. Clucks, plug your ears. But boy, do I love me the Lord's chicken. This is a nice conversation because it's a little. Oh, I lost it. A little heavy, but this is a comfy, cozy place to talk about it. Yeah. I mean, I want y'all to always feel comfortable talking about stuff because, I mean, it is tough. It is tough. The world is tough. But if we can make a little space where we can just like hang out and not have to worry about that kind of stuff, then we doing something right, I would say. We doing something right. Okay, so we got colors for the lashes. The eye shines, I am going to make those a toggle as well.
I know you love me. Everyone here does, after all.
True. We love you, Clucks. We would never do nothing to hurt you on purpose. No, I promise. Okay, so we need, Howdy. How did I do this? Oh, I actually made this a whole separate thing. Okay. As I should. I want to make these to where they're easy to read, that's why. Yippee! Eye toggles. Okay, and then let's create a parameter and we're going to call this lash toggle 0 to 1, which should be over top of the lash color actually. I'm going to put that right there. And then I'm also going to replicate this and call it shine toggle. So if you want shine, you can have it. If you don't, oh, where'd it go? If you want shine, you can have it. If you don't want shine, you can turn it off. Shine toggle. I think by default I'm gonna have the lashes off, but let me rig all this first so I can see it, and then we'll do it. Okay, we're ready to start actually rigging instead of coding.
Numero_fish and resubscribe.
Thank you for the prime for 3 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. He says sorry, Clucks. They'll be fine. Oh, Clucks, why you still got your little thing up there, buddy? I thought we were past this. Wait, where is that? How do I fix that? Oh, I think it's this one. I thought we were past this, buddy. Anyway, it's all golden opportunity and I took it. I'm trying to think we all ADHD spectrum get drawn to this dream. Probably because we bounce from topic to topic pretty nice. I would have to guess.
Linars_Von_Aquana just subscribed.
Thank you so much for the prime. What the heck? Thank you. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. What are you making today? We're working on a customizable Plushy VTuber model. So right now it looks like a little catacorn, but it has like a whole bunch of toggles that I'll be adding slowly but surely, including color wheels. But today we're probably going to get the eyes rigged, maybe the mouth. The mouth is going to have a lot of toggles though, so it's going to be slow but steady. Eventually, my goal is to have this done by like midsummer because I know I have a lot I want to do and I want to take my time on it. But yes. Anyway, all that yapping to say, we're working on a fun little guy. Oh, let me copy this and then the shine should be clipped to that. I thought about adding button eyes to this as an option, but I think button eyes would be a little scary with the way the rest of this looks. I felt like they would look a little out of place. Oh man, have y'all seen the realistic model I'm working on? Hold on. Pause. Because speaking of button eyes, I thought about doing button eyes on this one that I'm working on, but then I ended up changing my idea. Look at this thing. Oh, it's so scary. Its mouth is turned off right now. Hold on. I need y'all to experience this. So, where the mouth at? Is it in here probably? No, that's the third eye. I got a lot of stuff going on in here. Oh, there. Wait. Why can't I see the mouth then? Oh, because I turned it off here, didn't I? This is our guy. Look at that. Oh no! It's adorable, but it's got horror toggles on it. So, okay, so the mouth I have not rigged to move side to side, so I'm gonna turn that off again. Real quick like. But look at the eyeballs. I need y'all to see this. Look it. And then look it. I feel so proud of this. It's so creepy. I tried to scream, but I ain't got no mouth. Dude, I'm like, whoa. But it has a bunch of cool stuff. It's given Detective Pikachu. Yeah, when it kind of does. I didn't mean to, but it kind of does have that. Horror reminds me of Possessed Bear and Harvest Moon you get as a kid. He's creepy cute. I know, right? So I have other toggles. I haven't showed anyone this yet, so y'all are the first to see this. But it's got a third eye toggle. So I'm gonna have this animate out where it's like, and then it'll open up the third eye like that, and it'll be like, look around. So I got that. So there's a third eye toggle, and then I'm gonna make it so the head can pop off with a tentacle. So if we take the howdy do. So if we take like all this,
well darn tootin',
and move it real quick. Well darn tootin'. Wait, where is the day of us? Where is this? I don't know. I don't know how to. Oh wait, is it because something's turned off? It's because something's turned off apparently. Now can I move it? Okay. See, there's a tentacle back here, so the head can be like on the tentacle, and there's the stuffing part that will be coming out of it. Yeah. So I have some stuff planned. Oh, and like I said, I ain't shown no one all this yet. But I also plan on opening up the Tum Tum. Where's this at? He got Toofsies in there. So obviously this looks like janky, but yeah. So yeah, this is a work in progress. Anyway, I don't remember why I wanted to show y'all. I think because I was talking about the eyeballs. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Why does a bunny have teeth and tentacles? Because it's possessed. It's possessed by something. I don't know what. Something, that's for sure. Not to pry, but who commissioned this? No one. Literally no one. I've been wanting to make a horror themed plushie for a while now. The question is, I don't know if I just want to let y'all pick it up from Ko-fi, whoever wants it, or if I want to make it like something that y'all, like one person buys and owns the rights to. I don't know what the right answer is. I guess if a lot of y'all want it, then I'll just put it on my Ko-fi. I don't know.
I pooped in the microwave. Sorry.
What?
Also, I may have 8 pennies before that.
In the microwave. Oh my goodness. Just drawing, can't say I was expecting the rabbit to be a little eldritch horror, but I dig it. Yeah, I've been wanting to do one for a while. This one don't have none of that. This one is actually just a little cute little guy. But yeah, I've been wanting to experiment more with like photos, like real textures and stuff. And so that plushie is kind of the bunny one is my way of doing that, so that I can get more comfortable with dealing with more stuff than just plushie textures. With the thought that I might be able to go into some more like horror themed, or even just like different stuff like photo manipulation VTuber models. Like I have this idea in my head for like a fawn, but it's like a mossy fawn, like made of wood and bark and moss. And like, can you imagine if it was like if that was all like real world textures that I made this out of? Like I feel like that would look so cool and have like little like fireflies.
Ads incoming in 1 minute.
Clooks, we don't got time for that. But like little fireflies like sparkling around it and stuff. Like I have this vision. It's so vivid. I have this vision, but I can't do that until I have more experience with real world textures. So yeah, anyways, all that to say, I got ideas of stuff I want to do. Plus I just think it would be a really unique look to have real world textures and stuff. Cryptids too. Yeah, cryptids would be cool. But that sounds dope. I know, right? Like I really want to do it. I really want to do it.
Full Moon Fox just subscribed.
Oh, thank you so much for the prime. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I feel like every Southern person has that secret love of the spooky. Oh yeah, well when you live out here for so long, I don't know. I like it. I like it. I just got here and now there's an ad break coming. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we're going to take a quick little break and go potty and get some water and stuff. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, anyway. Will you do a horror version of your hat for Halloween this year? Maybe. I need to do something horror themes for sure.
Lamp Devil just subscribed.
Oh my goodness, Lamp! What the world? You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Thank you for using your prime. I really appreciate that. Okay, all right. We're gonna take a quick break. We got like 30 seconds, so we're just gonna have this awkward moment where we just sit here and stare at each other for like 30 seconds while we wait for Twitch ads to play. But yeah. Hi. This is a good time for y'all to stand up, stretch, get some water, get some snackies. You know, if you got some pets, go give them some cuddles and all that. For 3 minutes, we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna throw some shorts up on screen. And then we'll be back. I think you can make a cool Mothman. Oh man, put a pin in that because a Mothman sounds really fun. Oh man, that sounds so fun to make. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness, I'm burping. All right, be right back, y'all. 3 minutes. 3-minute ads. Go stretch. I'll be right back, y'all. Imagine, I'm gonna take y'all down imagination lane real quick. Imagine all of us, old and senile, in our little retirement bus, right? And we're all trucking down to the ice cream store, you know, and then, boom, we see, of all the things to see on the road, what do we see? We see a road work ahead sign. And as if struck by God himself, all of us in our 80s go, road work ahead? I sure hope he does. Don't worry, I'm gonna get y'all chlor back somehow. Hold on, we're gonna press the random button until we get it. Here we go. Oh, nope, that ain't it. Nope. Huh? We heard the pop, but nothing changed. And no. 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 Nope.
6.5 hours later.
Oh my goodness, everything but. There we go. We're back, baby. We got that first try. I don't think I should sign up for the lottery, though.
Glorp is on vacation. Please leave your message after the tone beep.
Sometimes I am many different forms. Yes. But I've been with Plushy a lot lately. Before that, I used this model a bunch, too. I have a bunch of different models. Hold on, I have too many models. Oh wait, this is just a hat, I think. Oh. Oh no! My secret! Hold on! No, this ain't my real form! No! That's not really me! This is me! This is me! What? Ooh. What? Ooh. What? Ooh. Huh? Huh? Ha! 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 What disconnected? Was it my last brain cell? Was it my last brain cell that just disconnected? Pretty sure it was. I knew it. Evil Clover is real. I'm gonna make you do self-care. Oh yeah. I'm gonna make you hydrate. I'm gonna make you say words of affirmation. That's right. That's right. Words of affirmation. Wait, where am I at? Hello? Hello? Y'all, I'm lost. Hello? Why won't I? Oh, there we go. Hey, welcome back from the ads. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. We got the unfortunate truth of Twitch is the ads. But I want to back up just a second. D-Tone, if you're still here, I'm so glad that my tutorials have been helpful for you. I'm so glad. And of course, if you ever have any questions, feel free to ask, because I'm always happy to share my knowledge. But oh my goodness, we make it back from the ads, all right. We'll make it back from the ads, hopefully. Mothman with big old eyes. Dude, a Mothman? See, now you got me thinking. I'm making a little, like, photo-realistic, you know, like a magazine collage version of Mothman. I think that would look so cool. Mothman would be fire. I think that would be actually... See, now y'all got me, like, flooding my head with ideas. I'm only one person, but I want to make everything. Oh, thank you for the bits. I really appreciate it. Have some Doritos. Only if they're Cool Ranch. Only if they're Cool Ranch. Okay, where am I at now? Okay, we gonna rig now. Okay. I just saw a video of you on YouTube. What the heck? Hey, welcome. Good to see you. I do be posting on YouTube sometimes. I'm trying to post more, because I really enjoy posting. Wait.
Hear me out.
Okay, I'm listening.
Fresno Nightcrawler model.
Who? Wait, Fresno Nightcrawler. Are you talking about Nightcrawler like X-Men? Is that? I don't know. Fresno Night? Or is this something different? Let me look at this. Oh, this is something different. What? Oh, it's a cryptid. See, I ain't up to date on cryptids, so you have to excuse me. What is this? Oh, he kind of cute. He kind of cute, actually. He just looked like a pair of pants. Hold on. He kind of cute. Oh, let me open this image so I can show y'all. Okay, he kind of cute, though. He literally looked like, yeah! Oh my goodness! My brain! Y'all know the game? N64. It's a hand. What is that game? Oh! N64 hand. Was handy game? Hand game? What is that game? Glover. Is that the name? Oh my goodness. Glover. Ah! Oh my goodness! Yes! Oh my gosh, I forgot about this game. Hold on. This guy. He's literally... Oh my goodness, sorry, that is crazy. He's literally this guy. Why is this, like, doing this? Hold on. I'm good at technology. I can't grab the corner for some reason. Alright, well, we'll do it this way then. It's being silly. It's literally... Can I grab a corner? What the world? Why is it doing this to me? I'm gonna end up pressing the X. Look. Okay, look. It's the same guy. They're the same. It's the same picture. Oh, man. Anyone ever say your voice reminds me of Fortune Feimster for some reason? I have no idea who that is. I normally get Applejack. Like a lot of Applejack. Oh my goodness. There's actual videos of guys out there. They can be tall or small. Ooh. Well, they're cute.
I'm back in here to torment cheese.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna need you to not be so crazy though. Okay. I could see Applejack. Yeah, a lot of people say Applejack, or there's something. Shoot, I don't remember. There's some anime that they say I sound like a little character off of some anime. I can't remember. I've never seen it before. Currently watching your time management save my sanity. Oh, hey, how you doing, Una? Welcome on in. I hope the video is helpful for you. At the very least, some kind of helpful. Okay, I'm sorry, Alpha. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna need you to know. Actually, it's so funny. We were just talking about boundaries today. We were just talking about that. That is so funny. So that's in real time. Crash music brings me back. I never really played that much Crash. I played the Crash Racing, but the actual Bandicoot game, I think I only played it like a couple times because I didn't really own it. I only got to play it when I was at a friend's house. You have Applejack Energy, My Little Pony. I have not watched My Little Pony since, and this is gonna really date me, y'all, but I have not watched My Little Pony since 2012. So, and I was not up to date then. I know I saw like the first season, maybe the second season. I played Crash, but I was Spyro Kid. Yeah, same. I remember the Discord arc. I remember like Lady Luna being a bad guy turning into a good guy. And I don't know. I think I've seen bits of Crystal Kingdom. But it's like my memory's so like, you know what I mean? It's so like hazy on that I don't know. That game I raged so hard. I have the trilogy of both Crash and Spyro. My childhood. Oh, excuse me. Let's try again. I have the trilogy of both Crash and Spyro. My childhood. I played both the old games, both first old games. Yeah, I played all the first original trilogy of Spyro as a kid. I played that till the CD broke, and then went and begged my mama to get me another one. And then she found like the whole trilogy on eBay for like dirt cheap, so she rebought it for me. Yeah, I played the heck out of that. I played the heck out of that. Let's see how that does. Ain't bad. Okay. I need to move the shine as well, which I might. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. Well, I'll animate these separately on their own thing real quick. Let me do like that. And then this part, I'm just going to move it down more, I think. Like that. I don't hate it. I don't love it. There's gotta be a better way. Maybe no, that looks weird too. How do I normally do this? I think I just fade it out. I think that's what I do. Sorry, I'm getting back into the groove of it. Hold on. Let's do 0.2, then 0.1. I will fade it out to give it that blank. Oh yeah, that looks better, I think. Let's save that. Okay. I used to borrow games from a cool older teenager in the block for my Nintendo 64. Oh, that's the best. I had a buddy down the way that had the Simpsons Hit and Run. He had the Simpsons Hit and Run game, and I had the Hot Wheels game. And so I would take my memory card and punch it. Remember how like the games would have like a memory card slot like in the container?
40 Wabri subscribed.
Oh my goodness.
Moomalurk.
Thank you for the 9 months. I appreciate it. Every time I love it when she says your name. 40 Wob. Thank you so much. Plushie model is turning out good. Thank you, V. Thank you. We have a lot of stuff to do on this. It's gonna take me a hot minute to finish. But yeah, remember in the PlayStation 2 game containers, they had like a little slot you could put your memory card in. So I punched my memory card in the Hot Wheels case, and I go down the hall or go say hi to my friend who had the Hit and Run game, and we would like play games together. So we would play both those car games together, and it was really fun. I had a good time. And then my uncle Rico, he was kind of a big fan of Captain Jack Sparrow back in the day. So I don't know, this might be a unique to me situation, but he had a CD that he could. Now I was a child, so this is real hard for me to explain because I don't really know how it worked. But he had a CD that he could burn multiple games to for the PS2. And I remember thinking that was so cool. You popped this CD in, and it had like a whole bunch of games on it. So like we would go to like Family Video and like rent a couple games, and then burn it to the CD, and then give the games back. And my mama would be so upset with me. She's like, "You need to not do that. That is not ethical." But my man, Uncle Rico, man, he had all the hacks, and he had all the games. Uncle Rico is a classic uncle name at this point. I know, right? There was an X-Men game I used to rent, either that or it was one of those plug-and-play games. Oh, interesting. I don't remember an X-Men game. Maybe I do. I remember there was this, like, kind of horror-themed, like, spooky game. It was, like, a top-down game that you could have, like, 4 characters. And there was, like, magic and stuff. I know that has nothing to do with X-Men, but it kind of, like, there was this lady that had, like, crazy hair and you could cast spells. And I remember playing it and being like, I don't know what's going on. But I also remember seeing the main lady on there and being like, man, she's gonna catch a draft. Goodness. A little Wimdy, that outfit. Just saying. Uncle Rico sounds like a cool dude. He was. He was. We rent albums from the local library to burn music instead of paying $1 per song on iTunes back in the day. Yeah. Yeah. We ain't doing that. The heck? The heck? We had mix stick. We didn't have no dang iPod. We had mix stick. I don't know if y'all ever had that, the mix stick. That was awesome. I did end up getting an iPod Shuffle, but I hated it because I had to memorize how many clicks to get to the song I wanted. I never used the shuffle button, really. I mean, I sometimes, but most of the time I'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it's like, yes, there's Evanescence. Got him. That thing sucked. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. Oh, man, the things we used to do. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yes, the era of lots of different MP3 players. I used to have a CD player.
My wife told me I really have no sense of direction at all. I asked her, where did that come from?
I like that one. That's good. I used to have a CD player that'd play MP3s if you put them on the CD. It was great. Well, interesting. Hi, Evanescence was my vibe, dude. Y'all want to know some cringy stories of when I was a child? We all have them, and I feel like we should normalize talking about them. When I was a big baby, I tried to convince someone that I made the Evanescence album. I did. I was like, that's me. 100%. I ain't ashamed of it. We all do cringy stuff. I was like, yeah, that's me. Whatever. I just can't talk about it. But you know, I can't tell no one, but I'm gonna tell you. It's so bad. So bad. I did a bunch of cringe stuff when I was a kid, though. Because, I don't know, you're a kid. You say weird stuff. You're just weird, man. I used to only wear camo pants in middle school. Yes! Yes! Okay, so my mama didn't like it if I tried to dress like emo, right? So I would pack a different set of clothes to change into when I got to school. So I would walk out the house wearing like Abercrombie and Finch or whatever, like hand-me-down preppy girl clothes. And in my backpack, I'd have like some stuff that, like, I couldn't obviously go buy my own clothes. So I would just like get the darkest clothes that I could find in the house and shove it in my backpack. And then when I got to school, I'd go to the bathroom real quick and change out. And like this stuff didn't really like look that good, but it was the best I had, and it was like better than nothing. But it's really funny. I used to change when I got to school and before I came home. So that I could be myself, be my true self. I'd wear the girly clothes out and had friends let me borrow stuff. Ooh, yeah. It ain't a phase, mama. I'm emu. Yeah, that stuff was so funny. Oh my goodness. I feel like my mama knew. I'll have to ask her. Like, did you know I was packing clothes? Like, did you know? Oh man, I'll tell you what. One time I packed I packed my mix stick to school, and my mama had told me up and down, don't take that mix stick to school because it's gonna get stole, and then you're gonna be upset because I ain't buying you a new one. I was like, whatever, mama, you don't know what you're talking about. Dumb mama. She don't know nothing. Dumb. Anyway, I left it in the computer room and realized a little bit too late. I was like, oh no. And I told my teacher I need to go to the bathroom. I ran back to the computer room. It was gone. I done got it lost and stole. And then I had to drag my feet home and tell my mama I took my mix stick to school and it got stole. And she was like, I ain't even gotta punish you. You done got punished yourself. She said, what'd we learn? I don't want to talk about it. Oh, man. She just laughed about it. She's like, I done told you. I told you that was going to happen. What if the mixtape saved someone's life that day? Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? It went to a good home or something. It moved on to a better place. I keep messing with this eyelash because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm working on eye smile. I'm like, there's something I'm supposed to be doing right now, but I can't remember because we've been yapping too much. Anyway. I bet she also got you a new MP3 player though. Yeah, but I had to wait till Christmas. And it was like, well, it was like August, I think. It was like beginning of the school year. I do remember that. So, but yeah, she did. After I learned my lesson. That's a good mama, yeah. I was so sheltered, I didn't realize I was emo. High school was such a weird time. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Jill's resubscribed.
Oh.
Hi, Clover. Happy Art and Yap anniversary.
Oh, my goodness. Jules, hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for that 3 months.
Dollar Bach.
Dollar Bach. Wait, what? Why did she say Dollar Bach? What? Why does she like this sometimes? Imagine me in early 2000s as a little 3rd grader eating lunch with the 8th graders and asking them all kinds of questions. Does this count as something cringe? I don't think so. I don't think that's cringe. As kids, we're all like very curious and asking questions. That is for sure. And sometimes we be asking questions we shouldn't be asking. That is 100%.
Monster King _97's herd is stampeding
oh
the
my
channel.
Goodness, thank you so much for the raid. Holy guacamole. Can we get a big ol' yeah? Oh, for them raiders, welcome on in. What's your Twitch? Oh, Moo Clover. I am Moo Clover on everything. On every social media, I am Moo Clover. Hi, Nana. How you doing? But yeah, welcome on in, raiders. We are working on a customizable VTuber model. Though I'm doing more yapping than rigging. But right now we're kind of yapping about childhood stuff. Just childhood stuff in general. Just stuff that we do as kids. But welcome on in. If any of y'all got a read and run, I won't hold nothing against y'all. Please go stand up and stretch. Go get some water. Get some food in your belly. Go cuddle your pets if you got them. But otherwise, what y'all up to? Oh my goodness, excuse me. Excuse me. I might change the way this looks a little bit. Because I feel like it moves a little unnaturally. Which is kind of funny to say because it's a plushie. So it's always going to move unnaturally because plushies don't move. I'm going to move this back a little too. Maybe move it a little more. Right there. There we go. I feel like that looks pretty good for a smile. Okay. And then we also need the mouth X, which is basically the same as this. I'll do that when I get to it. Eyeball X and Y. Let me do that real quick while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I have a bunch of cringe stories from when I was a child, though. I was doing I was all kinds of crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. Moo Clover on everything, even on breakfast. As a freshman in high school, I got to hang out with the seniors. One tried to chase me out, but they all protected me. Oh, that's kind of wholesome in its own way. I remember the CD computer games like Candyland. Oh, yeah! Those were the bomb! I love that stuff. I remember at one point in like 3rd grade, the teacher had me come to their class to help them teach about dinosaurs. That's awesome! That is so awesome! I remember going off on a tangent for one of them where I started talking about dragons because I was sort of, the dragonology phase. Yes! Oh! You just reminded me. So I went through a crystal phase where like I was convinced that there was
Bach.
She just don't want to read your messages for some reason. I was convinced that there was magic in crystals and that we could learn to cure cancer and like to become invisible and make laser weapons with crystals. And so I went to the smartest person I knew in the school. Now, mind you, I was in 6th grade, okay? Like, I should have known better. But I went to the smartest person I knew in school because they had the best grades, and I said, I have a proposition for you. I think with my knowledge on crystals and your general brilliance, we can make the future of crystal technology. And he was like, yeah, I think so too. So we would spend time together, like waiting on the bus and like trying to build crystal technology somehow. I was like, the secret's in the courts. Oh man. Oh man, we were gonna figure it out. We got so close. Having a breakthrough. Let me read what you tried to write there, bud.
Clover is an anime protagonist. I'm convinced.
An anime protagonist. Let me scroll down and try to figure out. So why did I read that one, but it wouldn't read Jay's for some reason? Probably the most wild story from growing up was when I was kicked in the chest by a horse. Oh, I think he told us about this. I don't know. Maybe I heard it from somewhere. Sorry, I'm like looking way up because I have to look way up to read that message now. The next day was rustling pictures for the yearbook. Ooh, you're lucky you didn't get like seriously injured because horses, man, they don't pull punches. What would you done with the lasers though? Really cool stuff you wouldn't understand. I would just be like so awesome, and everyone would be like, wow, Clover, you're so cool. You're so cool. You have lasers like from Star Wars. Like, I want to be your friend because you have the coolest stuff I ever saw. Duh. That was my plan. I was like, everyone gonna want to be my friend when they see I got a laser gun. It was foolproof. You don't understand. It was genius. Oh, man. It was. Everyone would have been my friend. And then also I went through a yo-yo phase where I learned as many yo-yo tricks as I could because I was like, yeah, if I'm really talented at the yo-yo, everyone gonna be my friend. I'm gonna just go ahead, spoiler alert, everything I did was because I thought it would make me make more friends. I was like, this gonna be the one. Everyone think I'm so cool. They're gonna want to be my friend. I'm new to your streams. I saw your TikTok, so I followed you on TikTok, subbed to YouTube, and followed you your Twitch. So I'm just trying to get a hello. Oh, hey, how you doing? Join your streams when you stream. But hey, how you doing? Welcome. I have been streaming kind of infrequently lately, because life has been real crazy. But it is good to see you here, buddy. Welcome. I did that a lot too, yeah. I feel like that's like a coming of age thing, you know? Like we all just do a bunch of stuff because we think like that's what's going to make us cool or popular or whatever. Well, Clipper, you have the coolest hat of all time. Well, thank you. But I collect the silly magic cards that tell you the future. They don't. And collect pretty shiny rocks. Exactly. Me too. You know, I actually have like tarot card sets because I just really love the art. Like, I don't necessarily believe in like tarot magic. That's not to say that I, diss anyone that does believe that stuff, but I think the art is really cool. I used to really love the tarot card stuff and like really wanted to believe it. Anymore though, I just think it's like just a really cool thing, to be honest. I just think it's really cool. I got 3 decks. I have one with cats. I have one with like a bunch of different cats on it. I found it at a like, book warehouse in South Carolina, and I was like, "This is the coolest thing ever." I want more like silly ones like that. Let me This is kind of more mischievous than I want. Well, I do want it to be mischievous, but what am I trying to say? I want more. I want more something. I agreed to the terms and conditions before I was ready. Let me do like that. Cookie. He's so mad. Maybe I don't want to do like that. Maybe I want to. Let me bring this down. Sorry, I'm locked in for just a second because I'm focused on the shapes and I want to make sure I get the shape I want. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah. Okay, let me see. I did Caro once on mushrooms and it was very vivid visually. Oh my goodness. I can't say I've ever done that before. Cannot say I've ever done that before. I'm too scared. I'm paranoid. I'm gonna tell y'all something in confidence. Okay, I'll tell y'all something in confidence. I once got psychedelics of some kind. I bought them from a friend because like they were like, you should try it at least once, you know, so that you know. And I was like, okay. And so I bought them, and then I was like really afraid to try it, so I kept it in my refrigerator, like wrapped up in my refrigerator. And I kept it in there for like a month, and then they asked me if I ever tried it, and I was like, no, I'm scared. I'm just scared. And they're like, can I have it back then? And I was like, if you buy it back, give me my money back. And so he bought back. He bought back what he sold to me because I was too scared. I was like, I got a refund. I haven't really had a psychedelic phase like I used to. I don't know. I thought maybe I wanted to try it, but then I was like a little bit too chicken to do it. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I am with Greek mythology. I don't really believe in the gods, but the stories are real interesting, and the gods have entered my speech patterns. I love Greek mythology. I love it so much. I don't really believe in it either, but I also ain't gonna sit here and try to test my fate either. I'm gonna respect them, and then if I get there and they're the like real deal, I'm like, hey buddies, I always like big fan of your work. Aphrodite, you the most beautiful woman ever in all ever. Please don't smite me. Please don't smite me. Oh, babe. Not a huge believer in tarot and astrology as well as paranormal stuff, but I still try to treat it like it's real because I'd rather not be proven wrong and end up cursed for life. Yeah, same. Be like, I don't know, but I also don't want to find out. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I'm very like ambiguous when it comes to religion in general. Like I would say I'm non-denominational when it comes to any kind of religion or like superstition and things like that. I like the morals that you read about in the Bible. I think there's a lot of good stories in there. I think there's a lot of stories that are not great in there that are used the wrong way. But more or less what I'm getting at is I think religion and magic and stories are really cool. I really respect all of them. I think they're very cool to learn about. Got a new emote. Oh my god, he just got the tummy of the long emote. That's so funny. Just the tummy. I'll just get quiet and that usually scares them away. I love learning about like people's beliefs and stuff, especially if they're passionate. Like I really want to sit down and talk about it because I'm like, no, please tell me more. Tell me why you believe what you believe and you know, enlighten me. I want to know about this stuff because I think it's very cool. I think I don't know. I just think there's a lot of uniqueness in cultures and religions. I started to learn to speak Greek because of myths. Oh, that is so cool. What, are you kidding me? That is so cool. Origin stories, I don't even know that word. Progenitor, civilian stories. I don't know what that means. Oh no, I'm too uneducated. I'm sorry. I love all mythology so much. Greek, Scandinavian, Chinese, African, Native American, Irish, all mythologies are so cool. Yes, mythology is super cool. I also kind of don't like the term mythology, by the way. Just like as a general pet peeve. Because who are we to decide what's real and what isn't? That's almost kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, who says your religion is the right one? You know what I mean? Not saying, you know, there's anything wrong with you saying mythology because that's the word for it. But I've always kind of felt like, something don't feel right about this because I don't think I get to be the one to decide that. I think whatever is actually correct gets to decide that. So the word mythology has always been kind of a little. I just don't agree with it. Left and right. Right is left and left is right. This is my left, so that is my right. Okay. Oh my lord, are we talking about Greek mythology? We talking about mythology in general, yeah. Yeah, I think mythology is so cool. It's a Hellenistic belief. Hellenistic belief. I like that word. I don't know how to read that. Sin, I don't know how to read that. Oh!
Hihito Shora gifted a sub to _Amy.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you for gifting us up. Now you can have more than just the tum-tum. It means a society or race of people that came before. Typically, they are a highly advanced society. Oh, I love reading about those. Those are so cool. Those are so cool. I also like the conspiracy theories and stuff. Well, they call them conspiracy theories, but basically where like there were aliens and stuff that like helped us build the pyramids and stuff. I love reading about all that kind of stuff. I think they're so cool. Like it's just craziness. All right. I want y'all's opinion. Should the shine be on by default or off by default? Like when you open this up and go to customize, should we already have the shine on there? Or should we have it off and little void eyeballs? On? Did you like watching Ancient Aliens growing up? Oh, yeah. Off? Off? We got 2 for off. Void can be the toggle. Off. I kind of like the shine, but the void is more spooky. 1 off, 1 on. And then every time they use the switch, it only turns it off. Like it alternates which side it's on. On by default because it looks cute. On. Oh man, y'all are really tied. I'm gonna mull it over. To be fair, every religion thinks they're the right one, and all the others are myth. Just don't think about it too much. Yeah, true. True. Watch the first 4 or 5 alien movies for the first time this year. Oh, I love the alien movies. I ain't even like a big... Okay, so here's my thing. We're gonna sidestep a little bit of a tangent like we always do, but I don't like most horror films because they rely so heavily on jump scares or like grotesque features. Like, I don't like flesh horror. I don't like jump scare horror. But I love the alien movies. I love the alien universe. I think it is so cool. Like sci-fi horror is one thing. Like that is a cool, already very cool. I love analog, like future past. I love like the future past look of the alien movies. So, like everything's all analog. Like even the new movie that came out, they kept that like analog technology feel to it, even though it's the future. And like, you know, I think it's so cool. And I like that the Alien series is based off of like just genuinely like a creepy thing. Like it don't do a bunch of jump scares or anything like that. It's just like this thing is almost indestructible. It's scary on its own.
Just happy tube here resubscribed.
Oh, thank you.
6 months. Let's go to the bestest streamer ever.
Oh, 6 months. Thank you so much. Would you rig a xenomorph avatar? Oh yeah, I think that would be fun. I think I am going to leave this on by default, by the way. I feel like I saw more ons than off. And then y'all can turn it off if you don't want it when you get to doing stuff with it. Cassette punk. Ooh, I like that. Yes. Analog horror and unfiction horror are both so cool. Yes. Yes. Scientifically speaking, something had to make our universe, since energy, which makes up mass and everything, can't be destroyed nor created, only change forms. Very true. Sometimes I think about like the world is so big to us, but it's so small in the grand scheme of things. And like we can only observe so much of the universe. Like, what if we are like mold in the back of someone's refrigerator? You know what I mean? Like, you know, someone kind of forgot that they had like an orange or an apple back there. And we're what's growing on top of it. And to us, it's like forever. But to them, it's just like, oh, I'm going to throw this in the dump now. Sometimes I'll be thinking about stuff. Sometimes I do. I would say it's pretty cool mold. Yeah, we're pretty cool like that. Arcade of Sinners is a horror or more so an action film. You know, I never watched that. I don't know. We are the mold in the cosmic refrigerator. Yes. We're some alien science project that got a C-. Oh, man. Oh, even my existence is failure. No, I'm just kidding. It's cool. It's cool. I ain't gonna have a problem with that. I ain't gonna have existential dread over that. Very Horton Hears a Who. Yes. Yes. I love that. Well, I loved the childhood storybook, but the movie did pretty good too, I feel like. These get degrees, Clover. You know what? You right. You know what? We passing. We're cool. We gonna make it. All right, we can delete this eyeball now. We gonna get something done today, y'all. We are. Look I'm working so diligently right now. Okay, so we are going to... Oh yeah, we just gonna flip this. And then we gonna flip these. Where's my button? See, I'm starting to learn my buttons on my mouse, by the way. I'm getting better at it. Oh, that looks... Let me turn that off real quick. Push this over. Let me see how this animates. Excuse me. Can I not have that there? Okay. And then we'll do the eye smile real quick. Okay, that looks fine. We gotta lock in. Lock in. There we go. All right, back up. Headed off to work. See you later, Moo Moo. All righty, Mo. Thanks so much for being here. You have a great day at work. We're just silly little cows or other barn animals that just want to cause chaos. True. True. How long have you been streaming, Clover? Are you talking about today or just in general? Like, that's a difficult question. Okay, so today I've been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes, which is crazy because I feel like I just pressed go live. As Clover, I have been streaming for 9 months, right? Maybe 10 months. But as a person, I have been streaming since 2021. Yes. Yes. In general, yes. I technically had a channel before this one, but I burnt myself out, so I started over. And we're doing much better. 9 months flies by. It does. It does. 9 months is crazy to me. Yippee! To be fair, we are boring in comparison to the Spitting Volcano Project. Yeah, true. Ain't as flashy. Stardust? Nah, Star Mold. That's gonna be my new superhero name. Star Mold. Coming to a theater
Clover,
near you.
You need to save your work.
Oh yeah, you right. You absolutely right. Okay, so we have eyeballs rigged. Oh, actually, shoot. Y'all, I've been yapping too much. Shoot. Okay, this is fine. I forgot to do a couple things. I forgot to do the blend shape limiters and add the mouth X because I've been yapping, but I ain't complaining. I like yapping, y'all. Look at me. Look at me getting distracted. Shame. All right, hold on. We're going to copy that. We're going to do like this. So when the mouth turns that way, it's going to, yep. Rip. And then I need it to do it on the other side. This is fine. This is okay. Hold on. I'm going to need to lock in because this is craziness. This is crazy work. Oh, I need to turn the lashes on because does that look okay?
Let's give a hey howdy do to the VOD watchers. Everybody say hi.
Everyone say hi to the VOD watchers. Look, I fixed it. So it works now. Hi. Howdy. Hi, VOD watchers. 9 months means you've had a stream baby, which is crazy work. That's crazy work. Stream babies all around. Howdy. Hi, VOD watchers. We love you. Howdy from the past to the future. I did some fan art for you, but I'm so nervous to post it. Do you have an art tag I can post it under? Just tag me. Just straight up. Just tag me. Because I don't have an art tag because I will forget to check it. So just like directly tag me. You have my full permission. I want to see it.
Saka Mizuki resubscribed. Has it been 9 months?
I know, right?
Checks Twitch notif. Oh yep, it's been 9 months.
Saka! I can't believe it. It's crazy work. Crazy. We got a yeehaw for the VOD watchers. No, we say hi. We don't yeehaw. No, not right now. Okay, so hold on. Pause. I have to think. So I need to do... Oh, Lord. Let me see what happens when I do like... Wait. Oh, let me see what happens when I do like this and I close the eyeballs. Oh, that don't look bad. But that do. Oh, Lord. Okay, we're going to fix that. So it's these ones right here. So let's... Oh, and I bet you... That punches through. Okay, so we do need to... Yep. Don't mind me. I'm just yapping. Like half my thoughts are yapping. Limit. Oh, bring that down. So we want eye smile. We want eye open. Boom, bam, 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 bam. We're gonna do this at point 2 because that's when we. No, actually, we'll just leave it at that. I was thinking about the shine, but it don't matter. Okay, so then you can see the difference between the left and the right. That's what the blend shape limiters do. That way, when they stack, we don't have an issue, which we still have an issue on the other ones, but you'll see what I mean anyone that's watching to learn. That's why I'm doing this. That is why I'm doing it. And I should have done it before I copied over, but I forgot. Okay. Yeah, that's already starting to look better on this side. Okay, let me back up. I'll post it this afternoon then. Yippee! I'll keep an eye out. Maybe I will binge watch all the past Live 2D VODs. Could be homework to learn Live 2D alternative. Thank you, Clover. By all means, I yap a lot though. So I will just go ahead and forewarn you that if you're watching my streams to learn how to rig, there's a lot of yapping. But at the very least, I do try to explain stuff when I'm doing things, if I remember. Again, I be yapping a lot. And of course, while you're in stream, if you ever see me doing something and you want to like stop me for a second to ask a question, I am always happy to answer questions. Okay, so now that I did that, I have to do it on the other eyeball because I didn't do it. And also, this needs to be on a different. This needs to be the left eye. Oh. Huh? Why? Wait, what happened? Oh, because I didn't. Okay. I was like, why are these working? But I didn't change it. There we go. Woo! Crisis averted. All right, let me back up. 2 strain babies on the same day. What are their names? I don't know. I'm bad at naming stuff. I just checked and we have the same drawing tablet. That's cool. Hey, yeah. Oh, I need to update mine actually because I just got a new one. Chat funded a new one for me. So now I have the 22 instead of the 16 because my 16 was blowing up on me. I need to update that. I'm actually working on a new avatar. Oh, that's so fun. I love yapping thoughts though. Yeah. You definitely get all kinds of yapping while you're here. I'll be yapping up a dang storm, for better or for worse. Okay, so let's limit some blend shapes. Yippee. Oh, yeah, okay. Where is it? Oh, this one. So we do 20%, and let me just pull this up. Very good. And just down the line, everything gets 20%, because I found that to be my magic number. I probably could find a betterer number if I experimented more, but I don't want to. I think this looks just fine the way it is. We'll chalk it up to being my style. Very good. Name them both Steve. Steve 1 and Steve 2. Perfect. Oh, itchy. Clover, I have a question. I have an answer. Let's see if they match. Do you have a Discord? Oh, I do, actually. If you do ! Discord, it'll pop up for you. I do have a Discord. I have a question. Man, everyone got a question. Well, if you got a question, I got an answer. I just can't promise that they match up. How do you like the new tablet? I got mine for photo editing with the intent of also learning to draw, but haven't got that far yet. I love it. I like having more space to see. So it has been a very nice upgrade from the 16. My only gripe on the 22, that I have is that the pixels per inch are a bit less than I would like it to be. But that's manageable. Because the alternative is paying like double the price for the 24, which has 4K resolution and better pixels per inch. But that's double the price. So it's a bigger hit to the wallet. So basically the 22 and the 16 have the same resolution and pixels per inch. So you kind of notice that when it gets a little bigger. You start noticing that it's like you wish it was a little bit crisper. You know what I mean? But that all aside, like that is just the most minor gripe. I think it is a great thing. The only thing I've been told is that if you have to move the tablet around a lot, you might have issues with the plug-in port. I've seen a couple folks have told me now that they had to replace theirs because the inside parts might break. I haven't experienced this because it's a plug and done for me. I don't move it. It's a staple like a monitor on my desk. So I so far have not had that issue. But if I do, I'll let y'all know. I'll keep y'all posted. Thank you for helping me learn how shorts work with your videos. You're my savior. Oh, well, I'm glad they could help. I really am. My question, what are the violet parts? Or rather, why are there violet parts? Burrito. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I said they might not match up to answering the question. No, so these are placeholders. So, because hold on, my brain's moving too fast for my mouth to catch up. Hold on, let me breathe. Okay, so when I make live 2D models, I want to make sure that my texture atlas is, as simple as possible so it's not super cluttered. And to do that, I end up copying things from one side to the other. I did all the textures on this side, but I didn't feel like rendering the textures again on the other side. So I just left the shape there so that I could have the bounding box. So if we go to where the ears at, here. So the bounding box for the ears covers the entire space of all the different ears I have, rather than only showing on this side, so that when I flip from one side to the other, it's actually symmetrical, if that makes sense. So I need the space that this takes up to be the same as the space that this side takes up. So this will eventually be deleted. Long story short, this is going to be deleted as just a placeholder. Yeah. Relatable. Yeah, right. Sometimes the brain goes like a million miles a minute and you gotta be like, hold on. It don't work like that. That's my favorite email. That's my cat. His name is technically Havoc, but I just call him Kibdi. Or Sir Reginald the Third if I'm feeling fancy. I barely ever call him Havoc. He's a rehome. So I got him at 5 years old and they named him Havoc. And they said that he was too crazy and they were going to put him up for foster care. And my heart broke when they told me that. So I was like, I'm taking him home with me. I'm sorry, I can't let you put that cat up for adoption. So I took him home with me. And he has been the complete opposite of his name. Which is one of the reasons why I don't really call him Havoc. I just call him Kibdi. And Kibdi is good Kibdi. Oh, goodness, sorry, my nose is itching. An alternative for open source software. I'd like to start small once I do finish up the pieces of my new avatar. I honestly don't know. I could stand to do more market research on different programs and stuff. I wish I had an answer for you on that one, but unfortunately I do not. If you find something though, let us know, because I would love to hear about it. I know there's another software that folks recommend for rigging. I can't remember what it's called. It starts with an I. It's like Inno something. I don't remember. But I have not looked into it. Inochi, yeah, Inochi. I've heard of that one, but I don't know anything about it. Like, I don't know it from Tom. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know nothing. Excuse me. Question. Answer. Bye, Clover, and everyone. Alrighty, look. Thanks for dropping by and saying hi. It was nice having you here. Okay, so we got the eyeballs rigged. I'm going to reset to default. So without so this is what it will look like so far when we load up, is no lashes. And let's get to the mouth. What we'll do is we'll rig the original mouth. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. The mouth is going to be a tough one because we're going to have to do the mouth when it has different noses, and also like we have beaks and stuff too. So those are here. So we have like the snoot, which do I have those turned off? Where is this? Excuse me. Oh, I do. So I have like snoots and I have beaks. So I have a beak there. So we'll have to kind of plan for that. And also the different teeth. But, you know, one step at a time. Let's turn the mouth on. Don't be scared. Be not afraid. And the stuff. Ooh. Okay. Let's go in here and get this what it needs. Do you absolutely need a plushie to make a rig like this, or could you make it from scratch without a model, like without a plushie? Yeah, you can. I made this without the one that I'm working on right now that you're watching me make is actually not a real plushie. It is all made with plushie textures, which I can show you in a second. Let me increase the density on that a little more. Oop. Okay, let me open up the original project file real quick so you can kind of see this. Gotta give it a second to think about it. Twitch Mobile's being a turd. Oh no, but you should probably save always. Okay, so this is the original project file. And then if we go, so this is the texture that I used, that I made for myself. And then I kind of use it on everything. So like if we go to the head real quick. So if I unclip this, you can see actually I drew the seams around the corners. And then I just wrap it or clip it or whatever you want to call it so that it'll be able to move around and look like it. Actually, when you make it yourself, you can almost make it more realistic because you have the opportunity to extend the textures better. Whereas like with mine, if I get real close, you can kind of see I'm about to ruin the immersion a little bit, but if you watch like a certain part of the felt texture, you start to notice that it is just kind of stretching instead of moving around. If that makes sense. So like when I turn my head to the side, like if you look at the seams at the bottom of my head, you can tell that it's just kind of being pushed around instead of actually physically moving because I only had a picture to make off of it. If that makes sense. I kind of am like warping it around to make it work instead of moving a whole layer underneath that's clipping to a layer. It's so hard to explain. Words are hard, okay? But if you kind of get it, you can kind of understand what I'm saying. But yeah. I think it is harder to make the plushie from scratch if you are not used to photo manipulation. I think this can be harder. But as you get more comfortable and used to it, I think you can end up with a better look when you make it from scratch than when you're doing it straight from a photo. It just takes practice. Like all things, it just takes practice. Not me paying too much attention, and now I can see with a Giga Chat Jim.
Vikash, you resubscribed.
Oh,
I'm always so impressed by your work while lurking, Mumo Pat.
thank you. You're so sweet, V. Thank you so much for 4 months. You're so sweet. You did so well, though. It's hard to notice. I mean, well, thank you. I tried really hard. I tried super hard on my model. Actually, y'all want to know something crazy? So my hat, when you look at like you know how you can like see the brim from the backside? You want to know a secret? The back of the hat is actually the front of the hat. I just copied it and flipped it to make it look like it's like a bucket. I cheated. I cheated. It's literally the same layer, just flipped. Also, the ribbon on my hat is an imported texture. It ain't the original texture from the photo. Everything I know was a lie. No, please. I can smell the Google Dockies coming. Oh no, they're after me. But with the hat. The best explanation was real good. Thank you. Oh yeah, of course. Not the Google Docs, please. Anything but the hat. Oh no. Oh no. My small VTuber reputation. No. Oh, please. Oh, goodness. My heart can't handle it. Don't call the press, please. I got a wife and kids. Oh, man. Everything's a lie. Is Clover even a cow? Oh, no. Hi, Clover. Thanks for the very cool videos and the rather good advice, which I'm absolutely going to not follow. Well, at least you tried, buddy.
We got the docs surrounded. Relinquish the hat.
Oh no! We got the dogs surrounded. No, please. You won't take me alive. You're never gonna catch me alive, Chet. Please. Oh, looks great. Who cares if it's a cheat? Yeah, true. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right? Something like that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There we go. I'll turn that down. Oh, and then this is the inner mouth. This looks so crazy. Just trust, okay? Trust the process. It's gonna be fine, probably. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'm doing all this with the mouth, but I forgot to add a separate color wheel for the eyeballs. Hold on. Because one color changes both of them. I feel like I should have that so that... You know what? No. I am going to leave these together because the more parameters we have, the more confusing it gets. So if y'all get in here and you want to change the eye color to be like 2 different ones, you can do that in the art mesh. I think I'm going to let y'all do that yourself. I wasn't going to, but then I'm like, no, I don't want to make this too heavy because I think my last models have been a little too heavy with the amount of parameters I add, and I'd like to keep that a little bit cleaner going forward. RGB eyes. They got the LGBTQ eyes. Y'all remember that video? It's kind of old now, huh? The LGBTQ lights.
Ads incoming in 1 minute.
Oh, really? Man, I feel like we just had ads. That's crazy.
Have nice rest stream less than 3. See y'all less than 3.
Alrighty, thank you for being here. You have a great rest of your day. I'm going to not follow the excellent advice because I'm not trying to grow a channel or be better at social media or editing, but I highly enjoy the content anyways. Oh, and I recommend your channel to any person within the content creator sphere I meet. Well, that's super sweet of you. The square around the mouth makes it look like a little beard. It do though, don't it? It really do. We're gonna fix that. That's supposed to be inside the mouth. But as it is right now, it is obviously outside the mouth. What am I looking for? Oh, the glue. Uh-oh, it's gonna blow up on me. We're gonna put this here, and actually I'm gonna put this up here. This is gonna say line B so that I know it's the bottom. That's what B stands for. Oh man, ads are in 2 seconds. Okay, I need to quit. So we can take an ad break. All right, we'll be right back. 3 minutes, y'all. Go stand up, stretch, go to the bathroom, get some water, all that good stuff. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna... Oh my goodness. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. You got no games on your phone? got no games on your phone? Huh? The eyeballs are sending me. Huh? I'm gonna tell y'all this in confidence. Don't tell no one. I'm gonna tell y'all this. My secret lore. I actually ain't a cow. I actually am the hat. I'm actually the hat. But don't tell no one. That's between us. Explore. Oh, chicken! Yeah! I need to... Oh no! Chicken! I was gonna take him home. He went and took a forever swim. Do the chickens come back too, or...
Clover, don't look now, but there's a red dot on the wall behind you.
Oh, wait. Huh? Oh. Wait. Sometimes I am many different forms. Yes. But I've been with Plushy a lot lately. Before that, I use this model a bunch too. I have a bunch of different models. Hold on, I have too many models. Oh wait, this is just a hat, I think. Oh, oh no, my secret. Hold on, no, this ain't my real form. No, that's me. This is me. The circles were my issue the whole time. We made the circles bigger. You understand? You tracking? You see, Chant? You see what it was? What it was the circles. Once you make the circles bigger, everything is possible. My problem was a circle. It was a circle.
Everyone back away slowly and smile.
Where y'all going? Where y'all going? Hold on. Where you going? Where you going, y'all? Where you going? Wait. Well, I'm not done talking about my circles. Hold on. Come back. Come back. We're still talking about circles. The circles, y'all. The circles. Come back. Imagine having a kid right now, like have a kid this year, and then when they grow up, like, you know, sassing you, backmouthing you a little bit, you just point at them and be like, shush, you just a beta. You don't get to talk to me like that. Silence, you beta. In the Benin gang, in the Benin gang, I always knew I wanted to have a wobbly hat. Huh? Ooh. Huh? Ooh. Huh? Ooh. Huh? Huh? Ha! 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 Wow! It's so cute! Oh! What disconnected? Was it my last brain cell? Was it my last brain cell that just disconnected? Pretty sure it was. It definitely was. Yippee! 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 Okay, we made it back. We're alive. We're back from the ads. Okay, let me get some hydration. See, because that's how this works. You go to the bathroom, so then you have to hydrate, and then you hydrate so that you can go to the bathroom, and then you do it again. Clever, just want to say thank you for your video about Twitch. Your story was very inspiring. Keep it up. Aw, Mustard, if you're still here, thank you so much for saying that. That's so sweet of you. Oh my goodness, sorry you got here right as ads started. You need to eventually rig a character with a beard on purpose. Yeah, I do actually. I have not had the chance to rig a beard. I want to do a character that is like, where you can't see their mouth and it's just like, facial hair. I feel like that would be like real fun. Some sort of facial hair type, or like, you know, like a Shih Tzu puppy, you know, or like a schnauzer, like a mini schnauzer or something. You know what I mean? That would be cool, where you can't see their mouth, so it's all just like, you know, like little hair movement. I think that'd be Chewbacca. Yeah. Yeah. Waluigi pinball. Yeah. Now hold on. Okay. I have to really remember where we're at now so that I don't get lost. I'll put the underscores here so that I know what's what and who's who. We're going to copy these, and then we're going to hide these inside that so that we just have the mouth. What happened? Oh, I know what happened. These parts ain't even flipped yet. We'll flip these vertically. And then I need to be able to see. Wait, where's this at? Why can't I drag these? Wait, what? Oh, because I'm on the glue tool. I'll be doing that to myself too often. Alright, we'll drag this down. And then we make sure this don't show up outside of it, because that's just how I like to do it. Okay, very good. Oh, wrong button. Man, it is so hard to see what I'm doing when it is all the same color, but we will fix that. Man, every time I hear music from Ape Escape 3, I really just want to play more Ape Escape 3. We've only played it the one time. Oh my goodness, excuse me. But we should definitely do an Ape Escape 3 day again and play some more. I don't even remember how much we got done. It's just such a fun game. It's like so cozy. I don't know. All right, let's make the color thing for this. Let me think about this. How do I want to do this? Thank you. Oh my goodness, everyone's saying bless you. Thank you so much. Oh, y'all are so sweet. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make the color deformer like huge, I think. Wait, hold on. I can just copy it from. Man, now I got the sniffles. I can just copy it from here. Work smarter, not harder. Am I right? Okay, and then what we'll do is just scale it out so that it's big enough to cover the area that I think it will need to cover, you know? It don't gotta be perfect or nothing, just... Hold on. I'm, like, staring at this. I think that is pretty symmetrical. Maybe a little bit more this way. I'm eyeballing it. That looks pretty symmetrical. Yeah. Good enough. Okay. I know this is probably make like no sense, but trust the process. All right, this all in here. Oh, try again. All this in here. I'm gonna make sure this says lip color so that I don't forget. And then, do I have a mouth toggle? I do. Oh, I need to rename all this. So this needs to say mouth. I think I started on this and then I got distracted. That sounds about right. Okay. All right, let me back up. Ultra blessed. I know, right? I used to play Ape Escape 3 all the time as a kid. It was one of my favorite games. Yes, me too, Pim. I actually, so that game, I was like, why did that just turn black? But never mind. It's because I put the color on there. I'm crazy. I didn't notice it when it happened. Oh, I never played the original Ape Escapes. The only Ape Escape I ever owned was Ape Escape 3, and that's because it was in like a discount bin. And so my mama got it for me because it was, you know, on discount. I'm gonna delete that. Well, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So I called this mouth, but actually this should probably be lip. Because some folks are gonna want lip, inner mouth, and tongue all different colors. So, well, yeah. Okay. I'm like thinking out my thought process out loud. That wasn't a real sentence. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to organize my thoughts out loud. There we go. And then as far as, okay, so we need lip shape. So we'll put that up here and I'll deal with that in a minute. And then I need inner mouth color. Inner mouth color. So I'm going to say right here, it's just going to say mouth in. And the importance of naming the IDs, by the way, is so that when you're tracking the model with another model, that the ID doesn't, like the ID from one model doesn't try to track something random in this one. So like the model that I'm using right now doesn't have an ID called color mouth in. So I know that when I'm tracking this model for testing through Live2D, it ain't gonna cause an issue, basically. Which pretty much don't make no sense if you've never done this before, but just trust that having different IDs names for everything is going to save your life. I'm literally in the boat, only played in the same boat, only played the third game because it was like $5. Yeah, it was like super cheap. I loved it though. I loved it. It was a good little game. I played it over and over and over again. I have vivid memories of looking forever for whatever collectible. Or the last monkey. I was trying to find the last monkey in the snow world, and it took me so long to figure it out. But it was like in a snowman. I remember that. I remember like it being in a snowman and me being so. Ooh, I was so mad. I was so mad. I'm like, why would he be hiding in there? Okay. Little kid me was so upset. So this is going to be tongue. You know what? I probably didn't need to put the word inner mouth. I could have just said mouth, but if I don't say inner, then folks are going to get confused on what that is changing. So, all right. Anyway, that's tongue color. Tongue. Tongue. Oh, come on now. Work with me. Tongue. And then we also have beaks and snoots and stuff, but I'm gonna deal with that. I'm gonna deal with that later. We're just gonna focus on the mouth. And then this is gonna be... Do I need this? I'm thinking. Well, teeth. I need a tooth toggle, so I'm gonna just say tooth toggle for now. I'll deal with that later. This is gonna be a lip toggle, so I'm just gonna call this lip style toggle. Oh. Lip toggle. Which means that the lash toggle just says param 4. Yeah, that's no good. Lash toggle. Give me 1 second. I'm locked in. Shine toggle. And then this is, yep, tooth toggle. Okay. Are you getting the Switch too? I have thoughts and opinions about Nintendo right now. But the short story is no, probably not. I will not be getting the Switch 2. I think it is overpriced. And an unfinished product, which is really frustrating because I love Nintendo games, but I don't really love Nintendo recently, unfortunately. That was it. I just couldn't find the word. Wait, what was the word? Appalachian. Wait, why are we talking about Appalachian? I'm obsessed with finding the hidden monkeys. If I remember correct, the ninja themed levels were my favorite. Oh yeah, and you had like kung fu style power ups. Those were so cool. Well, the 2 mouse right now, it looks so goofy. Oh yeah. Well, the this one is the reference, so I know where to do the ooh lip. Yeah, it does look goofy. Without it though, it just looks. It looks so disappointed in us. It's tricky, yeah. Unfortunately. Same with any game console nowadays. Everything is so expensive. I can't afford to get any of the systems alone. I don't see how parents can get these systems for their kids. Yeah, I feel like there's nothing that I can justify paying that much money on a console that is basically just a really crappy PC. Which, like, I don't know, I would rather spend $500 on a PC because even though you might not be able to get the best PC for $500, you're gonna be able to get something better that can play more games than $500 on a console. So, I don't know. I feel a little icky about Nintendo right now too. Like, I won't say that I'm like the biggest Power World stan. I do like Power World. But I really don't like how they've been treating Power World. That whole thing has been very icky to me. And then finding out that you have to pay more money to get like a physical copy of their game of the Switch 2 now. And like, and you don't even like, it's in their TOS. You don't even own the game. And like, even buying the physical copy, it just gives you like a link to the digital copy. Like, you still don't own it. Like, there's a lot. I could go on for a little while. Like, they sat in storage for so long that some of them are having lithium battery issues, and so you have to, like, brand new Switch 2, get a new lithium battery, and don't even get me started on how much I hate lithium batteries because they have a half-life of 2,000 years. So we're killing the environment with these things. Anyway, y'all don't get me on my soapbox. I'll crash out. I will crash out. Anyway, yeah, no, I don't think I'm getting one. And I no hate to anyone who gets one because, like, Nintendo has really fun games. Like, genuinely. Like, I get the hype. I get wanting one. So, yeah. Supposedly the remaster, a bunch of GameCube games is still available on the Switch. I very much so. I love Power World. Yeah, I like Power World too. I like it better than Pokemon, to be honest with you, than the Pokemon games, because I feel like I can do more. I know there's like a little bit of something about that game. I've seen people say different things about it, but I enjoyed the game for what it was, and I don't agree with what Nintendo's doing with the lawsuits and stuff on Power World. I don't think they deserve all that. And a lot of those patents they put in place after Power World already made their game or already had those concepts. So it's like very obvious that they're doing it to try to like gatekeep concepts. See, y'all are gonna get me monologuing because I hate when video game companies decide that they're going to patent or copyright an idea. Like, you can't have this game mechanic because I copyrighted it. I didn't even know that was a thing until the whole Power World Nintendo thing happened, and then I started going back and like seeing some of the other stuff that are like genuinely good game mechanics and ideas that no one can touch because they were patented by Sony or whoever, right? And so now no one can touch it, but now also that game company is not doing anything with it, so it just sits there and does nothing. I don't think you should be able to patent or copyright an idea or a concept for gaming or like shows and stuff. I don't think you should be able to do that. That don't sit right with me. Ugh, corporate greed. Ugh, gross. Imagine being such a bad company that you have to copyright an idea because it's the only thing making you money. Imagine being that guy. Anyway. Nintendo have kind of icky. Yeah, they've been kind of icky lately, which is unfortunate because some of their games are really fun. Yeah, no, exactly. Like a lot of my favorite games, especially growing up, were Nintendo. But oh my goodness, like I can't with them. They're so frustrating. It's very Game Workshop with them. Patting on things is wild. Yeah, I don't know, man. The world is a very strange thing. It is a very strange world that we live in. A design of a character, sure, but not a concept of gameplay. Yes, exactly. Like, yeah, obviously you don't want people using your OCs for their games. Like, obviously, yeah, I get that. But like, just the idea, like, can you imagine if somebody decided they wanted to patent like the RNG system? Like, just RNG. Someone just patents random number generator. Do you know how horrible that would mess up every game ever? Ugh. Like, but you could. There is some sort of legal capacity to do this kind of stuff. And oh my goodness, it's terrible. It's terrible. I don't know how they get away with that stuff. Ugh. Gross. Icky. Just icky. All right, so this is going to be the inside of the mouth. So I'm going to change this to inner color. Look at it. We're going to calm down. Namaste. We're going to think about pretty colors inside the mouth, which I'm going to deal with that in a minute. Let's rig the mouth. We're going to have 2 lip styles. So we're going to have like a flat lip style and we're going to have an ooh lip style. We're going to focus first on the flat lip style and then we'll go back and we'll rig the ooh lip style is what we're going to do. Oh, I just put that on here and that ain't where it's supposed to be. These 2. Look it. We're gonna get our blood pressure down, okay? We're gonna get our blood pressure down. Okay. No. Oop, wrong button. A design. Oh wait, no, I read that already. My issue is they applied for patents after Palworld made their announcements. Yes, same. That's awful. Just because you can do something legally doesn't mean you should. Right. My on-screen chat just stopped working. What the heck? What am I trying to say? My OBS dock stopped working. That's so annoying. All right, it's fine. I have double the docks so that I can go back and fix it and see different ways. But, namaste, y'all. Exactly, namaste. You really do sound like a country cowgirl. Well, you know, I do be from North Carolina. I do be out here. Technically not born in North Carolina, but absolutely 100% raised in North Carolina. Morning stream! I know, right? Morning stream. It's a very early stream for me. Normally, right now is when I start up stream. Like, this time is when I start stream. But I've been live for like 3 hours now. 2.5 hours. I'm usually at work, so I'm caught another one of your streams. Woohoo! Well, welcome. Bonk the screen chat. I know. Why they gotta be silly? Appalachian represent. Like general American. We'll just say that. Or the content creator accent. I'm guilty of it. I went through a phase of that. I'm guilty of it. Because it's generally more accepted. You know? Generally more accepted. Let's say that. Clever. I recently found out about a game that I think you'll like. It's a bug collecting game called Kabuto Park. Unfortunately, it has a demo available to try out the game to see if it's something you'd like before purchasing. Ooh, okay. I'll have to take a look at that because it sounds cool. That does sound cool. We like bugs. I love bugs as long as they ain't on me. Is this too much of a smile? I don't know if this is too much of a smile. I feel like maybe that's a little too excitable of a smile. Let's tone it down a little bit and we'll bring it out like that. Are those? No. Even. There we go. There we go. And then we'll make a frown. Oh, excuse me. Howdy do. Bring that in. Frown. Bring it in. Oh, sad plushie.
Nice.
Oh, that looks so sad. Poor buddy. Oh. It's morning for y'all. It's 5 p.m. over here. Time zones be wild. I know, right? Yeah, it is noon for me now. I started stream at what? Almost 10, like quarter till 10 in the morning. I used to have my accent because everyone assumes you ain't smart if you talk with an accent. True. And when I went to the military, it hit me like a I don't know, man. I'm trying to find a way to say it without saying a naughty word. It hit me like a brick. Let's say that. It hit me like a brick because when you go through boot camp and that's the first thing they hear from you, they're like, oh man, you know. I had some not so fun comments to me in the past, and it made me unlearn, maybe not unlearn, but try to speak a different way so that I didn't deal with those comments no more. And I don't like that, and I want to break that stigma because the way you talk don't change who you are or your intelligence level. So we gonna break that stigma. We gonna break that stigma together, cause forget that nonsense. That's wild work right there. That is wild work right there. But yes, the military in general definitely like I feel like I started slowing down on my accent in high school already, but then when I got to the military, it was like way worse. And so I really tried very hard to speak differently so that people wouldn't think less of me. Which I don't know why I cared so much. I mean, I do. Everything is so like scary and important when you're younger, which see now y'all are gonna be like, oh, Clover's old. I'm ancient. But like, yeah, no, I would say like teens to like your mid to late 20s, everything feels so serious. Oh my goodness, everything is so important. You every thought everyone has, every opinion, every little thing, you care so much. And then I know once you hit your 30s, you're like, why do I care about this? This is dumb. I'm getting gray hairs prematurely. This is dumb. I'm quit. Two wrongs still don't make a right, though. Oh yeah, no, I don't know what we're talking about, but definitely. My husband is one of the smart. I thought you said your husband ain't one of the smartest people, and I'm like, hold on. One of the smartest humans I know, and he has the most hill folk out in the holler accents. Yeah, mine too. Mine too. Oh man, you were in the military? Yeah, I did 8 years actually of the Navy. I was in the Navy for 8 years. Oh man, should have just stayed for the extra. I was halfway to some sort of long-term retirement type thing, but I was like, nah, I'm done. I quit. I'm cashing in. I'm done. I'm doing good though. I use a voice changer when I'm on public Discord calls because I keep getting British jokes. No, I hate that. Tell them to hush up. You tell people if something bothers you. Like, be genuine. You know, even if, like, because there's that reverse psychology. Like, if you tell someone to quit, then they're going to want to do it more. But if you're, like, actually just be like, no, I don't like that. Like, this is really uncomfortable for me. Then it, you know, eventually they'll see that you be for real. Oh, no, they know I'm British now. Okay, good. Man. People don't mean to be bullies for the most part, I think. Oh, it just happens sometimes. It happens that way. All right, so let's how far open? Let's do like that. Let me close that mouth real quick, and then add some more little points here real quick, like. Okay. I wanted to be in the military, but I don't think my autism nor mental health would handle it. So when I joined the military, at the time, I did not know that I had any kind of autism. I did know I had been diagnosed with ADHD. For a little bit of context, I've been diagnosed with ADHD since 1999. So if that doesn't tell you how freaking old I am now for sure you know. But yes, I was diagnosed with ADHD in 1999, but I stopped taking medication by the age of 12. So the military, I was able to join on a waiver, basically saying I was cured of my ADHD because that's how it works. I don't know, man. None of this makes sense to me. I've been cured of my ADHD, and I haven't been on medication, so I am fit for duty. And yeah, that's how I got around that. And then later, I got re-diagnosed with ADHD and autism. Because at the time, and a little backstory on the history of psychology, when I got diagnosed with ADHD, at the time they did not diagnose girls with autism unless they showed physical signs of autism. And it was really actually hard to get diagnosed with ADHD as a girl. It's very surprising that I even got that much, but they did diagnose me with ADHD and ODD, which is opposition defiance disorder, which no, I don't have that. No. To be fair though, they get really creative with the jokes that I can't even be mad anymore. I'm just like, that's genius. Why didn't I think of that? 1999, my birth year. Ooh. Oh. God. I'm turning to dust. And then I died. Clover definitely not cured. Never let him fool you. There is no such thing as a cure for ADHD or autism because you ain't broken. That is not. No. You ain't broken. You just operate a little differently. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Still hard to get an autism diagnosis if you ain't cross-eyed. Yeah, it really depends on who you talk to. And it's very hard to find someone who is like decent, unfortunately. It all kind of boils down to where you're at and what you have access to, because not only is it like difficult to find folks, but it's difficult to have the money to keep trying. Like, what the world? Like, if you don't get lucky that first time, you know, how much money you willing to spend on a diagnosis? Like truthfully, it's freaking tough out here, man. It is tough out here. Especially in America, land of the free. I'm proud to be an American. Or at least I know I'm free. And I'm definitely not being indoctrinated with this song. Okay. So old they depicted the first cave paintings. True. 2004 is old now. I remember having being 4 and having a great laugh back then. Oh man. Oh man, I'll tell you. There was a time in my life that I went to go buy alcohol, and you know, you bring out your ID to show them or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, you're good." I'm like, "Wait, you didn't even look at it." They're like, "No, you're good. I saw the one." And I said, "Excuse me? Excuse me? What'd you just say to me?" And they're like, "I saw the one. I saw the one. I know you're of age. I saw the one." I'm like, no. I crumbled to dust. No. I hate it. Howdy. It makes it easier to buy booze, but at what cost? I know. Not the what century were you born in? Yeah. Yeah, I was born in 2000 and I know. Oh my goodness. Every time someone like, I'm talking to an adult and they're like, yeah, I was born in, 2000 and whatever. And I'm like, what? How, ain't you supposed to be like 5 years old? What you mean? 2000 and? Oh, man, I don't know how to fix my brain to not like see that number and assume baby. Oh, your baby. Oh, and they'll be like looking at me like, Clover, I have a mortgage. Clover, I pay bills. I have a big boy job. I'm like, no, you did your baby. I did your baby. I tapped your brain message before you said it. Yeah, no, my brain cannot like get over like, no, you are not 20 something. The freaking mean. Same brain. No, for real, folk, we do. I was born before AOL mail was a thing. Oh man, the little "you've got mail" and the little like sound for Messenger when it's like, and so you knew that your friend was online. Oh man, the days. Oh yeah, and when you had to load the internet on a CD, I remember that. Pepperidge Farm remembers. I won't do that. I remember AOL. Oh yeah, all the CDs. AOL
We are eternally
hours.
mentally 18. That's why it's so hard to be adult.
True. Oh my goodness. I don't want to grow up. Folks ask me what I do for a living. I say, well, right now I do blank, but when I grow up, I want to be. And they're like, excuse you? Ain't you like 1,000,000 years old? Like, okay. Yeah, I said what I said. When I grow up, I want to be an astronaut. Okay. I just haven't grown up yet. I don't want to grow up. Right now, I'm a plushie of a cow on the internet. Yeah. When I grow up, I want to be Clover. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. 3,000 hours of AOL trial. Try yours today. Yeah, I love that. Oh, and like, I was talking with, I don't even remember who I was talking with. Recently, we were talking about cell phones and like the cell phone advertisements and like the stuff they choose to advertise. And it's normally like buy a line, get one free or something, you know, buy an iPhone 16, get one for free.
Polaris Woof just subscribed.
Oh, thank you so much for the Prime Polaris. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But I remember, y'all remember the commercial where it was like, I think it was an AT&T commercial where it was talking about minutes. And they were like, you know, rollover minutes. And so like they were in the kitchen and she opens up the drawer, one of the kitchen drawers, and it's like full of little clocks. And they're like, it's okay, we have rollover minutes. Or remember when AT&T they didn't charge you for text messages if you were texting to other folks with AT&T. So then it was like all your friends, like you wanted everyone to have AT&T. Like you would like judge people if they had a phone and it wasn't AT&T. Be like, oh, you got Verizon? Well, guess who I ain't texting? Guess who I ain't texting after 10? Oh yeah. Oh Lord. Clever, stop! You're making me feel old. 99 cents per message, man. Oh man. So because I love The Office, there's a part where this is when The Office starts getting bad, but there's a part where Joe is taking over the company and Dwight is texting her line by line his resume, and she stands up and she goes, will you stop texting me, you idiot? This is costing me money. I'm Roman. And I'm like, I bet you folks don't understand what she just said. She's speaking in hieroglyphics right there. Like, you know, because like Roman minutes and texts and stuff, that's like, that been gone for so long now. Craziness. Or if you accidentally hit the internet button. Oh. Remember when friends with cool keyboards got cool keyboard phones while you were stuck with a flip phone? Oh yeah, and it like slid up and you had the little text bar there. Or like the BlackBerry when it came out. Oh man, I had a BlackBerry actually. I had a BlackBerry after they switched to the trackpad. So I had the trackball, but my ball kept falling out of it. So like the little mouse ball, it kept falling out of it, and so I kept playing with it. I would like lose the ball and have to like track it down and put it back in there. And at one point I lost it completely, so I put a bead there. Yeah. Roman data and signal that may be less while you're moving in a car or other vehicles. Roman stuff was expensive. Yes, it was. I may be a Gen Z kid, but I remember using Windows XP in elementary school during our computer lab session. This was long before we got introduced to Macs. I remember the big colorful Mac computers. I miss those. I miss when Apple was full of whimsy. I loved that. When Apple had lots of whimsy and wonder. What happened to us? They used to be so colorful. They used to have a rainbow in their what am I trying to say? They used to have a rainbow in their logo. Y'all remember that? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Pepperidge Farm remembers that. What's happening? Why can't I? Oh, because I don't have a thing here. See, y'all got me monologuing, so I'm like messing around. It's taking me forever to do anything. I'm old, Sage. I feel it. Apple went corporate mode. So did McDonald's. Everything did. Everything's all like so corporate and boring, and I hate it. It's just what happened to us. I don't like it. Take me back. Take me back. Okay, let's test this out real quick. The noses, you can't even see the nose. We got a little guy. He can talk and he can blink. Wendy's had salad bars. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. This is a strong reason why I adore the fruit arrow aesthetic, because technology seemed more colorful. Yes, I miss that. I miss the whimsy and the fun and the pop and the block colors and man, I hate this minimalistic age of design. Let's be so for real. Minimalistic design is just a very fancy way of saying we don't want to pay for good art. I said it. You're free to disagree with me even if you're wrong. But I said it. I hate it so much. It's because minimalistic designs in general tend to be made much quicker than something that is like full of art and whimsy and detail in design. Clover should start a new company that's full of joy and whimsy and overtake every other company. Yes! Bruh, I knew about the sunroom, but give me solid bars back. Oh yeah, when did they get rid of the sunrooms, by the way? Makes me so sad. They actually just recently redid the Wendy's near my hometown, and I was real upset. It was like here in the past couple of years they did it, and I was like, oh no, the sunroom, no.
Stretch.
Take my sunroom. Now I have nowhere to sit in this god awful place.
Clover, you need to save your work.
Yeah, you right. I can't believe my plushies. This model's
Hydrate.
Can't believe this model's first words was lamenting about the loss of sunrooms. Oh well. All right, I'll hydrate again. Sometime around 2008, they got rid of sunrooms. It took a while for them to get to me, though. I want to say it was before COVID, but not too much before COVID that they remodeled it. It took them a while to get to mine, but I mean, we kind of poor, so it kind of takes them a while to get to us. So that probably be the reason. We weren't really like a big like we ain't Raleigh is what I'm saying. Like we ain't that important. We ain't like the capital city. My parents only just recently got a cell phone. Man, I remember. Okay, so back in the day. So I'm gonna take y'all through memory lane with me. So in about, I want to say it was around 2001, we had this big snow
Dollar Bach.
Why? What'd you say? Why doesn't it like that? I don't understand. The reason why they got rid of the whimsy was flipping property values. Easy to move in a McDonald's if Burger King is built the exact same, gray, bland, and dull. Well, that's dumb, and I hate it, and I think it's stinky poo-poo pants. What was I saying? Oh, 2001. So I have moved around quite a bit as a child. We did move around because we went through like a little whimsy phase with my parents. But anyways, the point being, I lived in Cary at the time, which is right outside of Raleigh. And I got pulled out of school, I want to say it was 2001, because there was going to be snow. And those of y'all that don't understand the context of this, North Carolina is not equipped for snow. We're completely ill-equipped for snow. So my mama pulled me and my sibling out of school. And the problem is everyone did this super early, like before the snow started, because everyone was super worried about this snow. It was supposed to be this big snowstorm. So we're all in like traffic and it gets gridlocked. All of like Raleigh, Cary, like all that gets completely gridlocked because everyone's panicking about this snow coming. Now, this is a time before cell phones are like really a thing. So we're sitting here and stuck in a gridlock. And my mama goes, okay, I think maybe we can go, this way. Again, no GPS, like MapQuest was king, right? So she's like, I think we can cut through the neighborhood. And so she starts to cut through the neighborhood, and some like people think that my mama's got like this big plan and knows how to get out of all this traffic. So anyways, this is happening everywhere, and we get super gridlocked, and we're stuck all night. Like literally, she pulled us out of school at like noon, and we've been stuck all night. And I'm drifting off to sleep, and a bus, for whatever reason, decides that it needs to go in the right lane right now. And it jumps the curb, but it hits the curb weird, and it like runs over a car. Like, and it was so loud because I was like falling asleep, and I heard, and I'm like,
Timothy just subscribed.
Oh, thank you for the prime. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, dude. So, okay, it hit like the passenger side of the car. Luckily, it was only a driver in there. There was no one in the passenger side. But we were like, what in the world are we supposed to do? Because we're like, out at this point, we're like away from businesses and stuff. We're like, what in the world are we supposed to do? And so this guy gets out, and he's like panicked. He's like looking at his car like, what do I do? I can't drive like this now. And the bus driver just took off, by the way. They just left. Like, they literally jumped the curve and turned into like nothing, by the way, because there's nowhere to go. So they wouldn't come out the bus. Anyway, my mama, the point of the story is my mama was one of the few people who had a cell phone, because she had a Sprint, like, little block of a thing. It's like like literally a block of a cell phone. And so like, she was like, this is going to cost me money, but like, you can use my phone. But yeah, it was awful. It was so bad. It was like such a horrible storm. I wonder if I can look it up. I think it was like 2001 NC snowstorm. 20 inches of snow. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. 20 inches of snow in Raleigh. I look back at the big snow of January 2000. So it's 2000. I remember this so well because everyone was panicked. But look at all that snow. Oh, man, that was crazy. Anyway, yeah, I lived through that. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor of the 2000 North Carolina Raleigh snow. 20 inches of snow. Oh, yes, the brick phones. But yeah, I mean, that was a time before cell phones were normalized. So, like, when that guy got his car, like, freaking smushed, like, the whole passenger side smushed. You know, my mama, like, she's like, well, I have a Sprint phone. She's like, it sucks. You hardly get any data, like, any reach, but you can try. Yeah. Also, thank you for your service. Oh, shucks now. Hold on a second. Because my chat has been broken, I think I've been missing my YouTube chats because my chat is broken. I'm so sorry, y'all. Y'all have been talking and I've been missing it. Oh, shoot. It reminds me of driving into a tornado. Traffic was so bad, we actually turned around and drove home through the grass on the side of the road. Oh, man. Driving into a tornado. Oh, man, I hate tornadoes. Ooh, tornadoes give me the heebie-jeebies. What am I trying to say? I don't have like very big like phobias, but tornadoes, I don't mess around with nature, man. I was wondering about how, I'm so sorry. My multi-chat has been broken. And so I guess it just stopped showing YouTube because it started working and then I didn't realize it wasn't showing YouTube. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Through growing up in the middle of nowhere at the end of a dead end road, snow happened. Yeah. Snow was bad. That snow was so bad. I just remember everyone panicking. And then, okay, because I was pretty young. I ain't even gonna lie. I was pretty young during that whole thing. But I just remember the whole panic of trying to get home and being so tired. And we literally didn't get home until like midnight. We were out on the road for like 12 hours trying to get home. We stopped at a Burger King. I'll tell you the parts I remember because I was a kid. We stopped at a Burger King and I was really excited because at the time, like we did not eat out a whole bunch because we were like dirt poor. Like we didn't have no money. So we got to eat at Burger King and I was really excited because I like their potato cakes. So I got some potato cakes and like in my little kids meal. And they had it was the time that they had bug toys, like bug catching toys and stuff. So I was really excited to try that when I got home. And then, yeah, the bus incident. And then when we got home, I was really happy because I was really tired. And then like we had a week of school off, which was really cool. I didn't have to go to school for that whole week and that was pretty awesome. Your background music isn't coming through YouTube, only Twitch. Yes, that is because I will get copyright struck on YouTube. So I have to have it turned off over there. I apologize for that. Week off of school, let's go. Yeah, and we built snowmans. That was really cool. I was like, whoa, we get to build a snowman. I was really excited about that. I was very, very happy about that. You know what? Actually, I am just going to adjust what I made here. We're gonna, same thing here. I think this will be fine. Right now, what I need to do is make the uwu mouth. I'll be yapping too much. Not that that's a bad thing. Not that that's a bad thing. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Hold on. I'm gonna do that in a second. Both of these, I need to, for the mouth open, I need to make one at 0.1. I forgot. See, y'all caught me monologuing. Silly gooses. Silly gooses. Oh, wrong button. Burr, 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 burr. Oh, the things we remember as kids, though, is always so funny. Okay, very good. My town had snow once when I was very little panda. The snow wasn't even 2 inches and the whole town was closed. It was fun, but then the snow vanished pretty much the next day. Oh, nice. Well, you know, it's still fun though. I feel like that's the best kind of snow is when it's only there for a little bit and then it's gone. Growing up, my papa lived in NC, but worked down here in Georgia. And anytime it snowed, he'd be stuck up there. Oh no, that's awful. That's true though. We get even a light dust and everything shuts down here. Everything. You can't go nowhere, do nothing for like however long. Depends on how bad it is. It do depend on how bad it is. Excuse me. Alright, so let's now we do the uwu mouth. I think I'm gonna do this much and then I'm gonna call it quits for the day. Once I finish this. Cute. Cute. Actually, hold on. I think I'm gonna push this up a little more. Oh. Oh. Gotta lock in. We gotta lock in. Alright, so I'm gonna push. I think like that.
Pepper Potsio just subscribed.
Oh! Thank you so much for the subscription. What the world? You didn't have to do all that now. Pepper Potts. Is that a Marvel reference? Thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate it. This has been a fun stream, but between messing around with Discord and trying to log in to Twitch to sub, I need to go destimulate. I totally understand that. Listen, you are so fine. Thank you so much for being here. It's been good to talk to you. It's been real good to talk to you. You have a good wind down time. Have some good wind down time. Okay. Now I need to fix all this. We'll do like that. I'm actually going to push this down a little bit. Just a little bit. Perfect. It's a very loosely made uwu mouth. It's good enough though. What does this look like close? Oh, okay. Actually, we probably want to keep this fairly formed. That's cute. I'm just gonna do like that. And then we gotta fix the bottom lip. It's been great, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate you. A trailer I grew up would sometimes get totally snowed in a few times. Oh, no, I hate that. Ooh, I hate that so much. That's too cold, man. See, my husband, he grew up in Kentucky, and he has some stories like that where it would get so...
Ryan X cheered 100 bits.
Oh!
Cheer 100 not to distract you, but I'm curious. Do you go to conventions? I loved going to Queen City Anime Convention when I was in NC.
Oh, man.
Oh, looky. A hype train started.
Y'all started a hype train? What the world? Thank you for the bits and starting a hype train. I have not been to very many conventions. I don't remember. I went to one a very, very long time ago. Like, the last convention I really went to was like 2012 in North Carolina. And it was an anime convention, but I don't remember if it was Queen City or not. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember where it was. It was in a hotel. I remember that. And I dressed up as Xiao from Dark Cloud. I only went for one day. With my boyfriend at the time, I went. But I genuinely don't remember what the con was. I wish I could remember. It's been so long. Speaking of, just watch that time blocking video. I work six every day, so I really need all the time saving tips. Oh, well, I hope it helped. It's so tough when you're working a full-time job to like figure out how to slot everything in. That's why I feel like time blocking is a good starting point to see how much time you realistically have, and then figure out what you want to like what's the word what you want to dedicate that time to. 1000% should go to a con or two. Totally worth it. I want to, actually. I've been talking more with my husband about that. Like, I want to go out and do stuff and meet people and things like that. So I not to get heavy. We've had a lot of heavy topics today, but I do struggle with I have PTSD. And so sometimes I have days that are a little bit rougher than others, and I have a bad habit of isolating. And I think if I am prepping for cons, it will actually help me, like, motivate me a little bit more to just like take care of myself and want to go out and do things if I know that I have something coming up, you know? So yeah, long story short, I want to do more stuff so that I am not as isolated. I want to plan to do more stuff so I don't isolate as much as I have been in previous years. I'm so happy you're live. I have great news to share if you're interested. Well, yeah, I'm always happy to hear. Conventions these days are so expensive. It's so true, though. It is so true. Everything's so expensive. Working and streaming really sucks the time out of you, plus interactions with other people or streamers. Yes, it's so difficult. You always end up feeling like you fall short somewhere along the way. I mean, eventually you do have to realize, like, be realistic with how much time you have and how much you, like, what you really, really want to do and what you're okay with letting fall to the wayside for a while. Highly recommend Anthro New England if you ever want to come up to Boston. I'm biased. I'm on staff. Oh, interesting. Anthro New England. That sounds is like a furry convention. That'd be so cool. I've never like considered myself like a furry, but I love the art and I love the culture, and I'm kind of a tourist in a way. I guess you can be a furry without a fursona, right? But I think it's really cool. I love like the fursuiters. I love watching them make fursuits. It is so cool. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I woke up to hearing you say you have PTSD. I have it too, so I completely understand. Yeah, such is life. Such is life. But it don't define who we are. It's just a part of who we are. You know what I mean? It's just one part of an amazing puzzle. I've been chasing a medical diagnosis for 6 years. I finally got one today. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy for you. It helps. It really does help to like finally know for sure what's going on, because then you can make those steps to improve in your life. Yes, it's a Marvel reference. My two very best male friends are currently, for nearly 20 years, gave me the name Pepper. Oh, that's awesome. Clover, you could technically be a persona. I mean, I guess. Well, I'd be considered, what do they call them?
Though I have a
Feral.
good news as well.
Huh?
I got into a VTubers Got Talent charity show.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, congrats. VTubers Got Talent. That sounds fun. Those Japanese fursuiters, they're so cute. Yeah, what are those ones called? Like Kimi no Monos. Oh no, I'm butchering it. I know which ones you're talking about. They're so cute. I like kimono. Yeah, kimono, and they do like the little dances and stuff. Oh man, they're so cute. I just want to pinch their little cheeks. Oh, they're so cute. Kimono Mimi. Yeah. That's a lot of syllables. Oh, man. Speaking of ferality, I go there to 4 cons and 1 festival.
Hype train complete.
Oh, hey!
Y'all got it up to level 1.
Thank you.
Choo-choo.
Thank you for the hype train. I'm going to snooze these ads that are supposed to be coming up, because I think this is going to be the stopping point for me for today. I think so. Let me make sure that the mouth works. Burr, 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 burr. I want to make sure it works with the mouth toggle. So now we have, see that? It's subtle, but this is normal mouth. Cute. Burr, burr, burr. So we have that, and we have our lashes work. And we can turn the shine off. And we can change our eye colors. And we can change our lash colors. Oh, wow. We're such a diva. And we can change our lip color, which is tied to the back of the mouth, so we'll have to fix that. But we got a good bit done. Oh, I didn't do mouth X. I'll do that. I'll do that later. But I do think I'm gonna get me some lunch. And yeah. It's so cute. I know, right? I can't wait to add all the toggles and stuff because it's gonna have so much customization options. It's gonna be cool. We have teeth too, so we can't see it right now. Where's it at? So there's buck teeth. Yeah. See, there's a little fang. It's very hard to see. There's a fang. There's buck teeth, and all that stuff that we're gonna add to it. So we'll do that next time or later or what have you. What have you? Okay, let's see who's online. I want to save this real quick. Let's see who's online for those of us on Twitch. Let's see who we can go send some love to. Oh, back to Twitch. Where we got here? Who we got? What we got? Bow, 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 bow. Man, there's a lot of folks on right now. I'm kind of poking around some streams right now, see what everyone's doing. See what everyone's doing. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. I don't know who I want to raid. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll see if we got some new folks. I feel like I'm like looking through the category. I feel like these are all folks that we have rated quite a lot recently, and I want to see. Let's see who's doing art. Oh my goodness, who is that? This looks cute. Hold on. They're drawing like little guys. Oh, that's so loud. I don't know who this person is. But let's go say hi to them because I like their model and I like what they're drawing. They're drawing like little doodles, and I don't know. I think that's really funny. So hold on a second. Let me, those of us on Twitch, we are going to go raid this person who I've never seen before. Their name is Dando Art. And I don't know, their doodles look really funny. It does say it's 18 plus, so if you are a minor, please see yourself out. Do not follow us into this raid. We want to respect the boundaries of this creator. So please, please, please quietly see yourself out. The rest of y'all, we're gonna go say hi to Dando Art. I don't know nothing about them. Let's go give them some love and support. And make sure you use the raid command. Let them know the mini moves are stampeding the channel. Those of y'all on YouTube, thank you so much for being here with me today. Goodness, can't talk. I'm so sorry that my chat broke for a little bit, so I missed some of y'all's messages for like a little bit. I'm so sorry about that. I gotta find a better system for that. But as always, I appreciate all y'all so much for being here. I don't know when I'll be back. I'm just gonna be honest. My energy has been kind of up and down lately. Not in a bad way. It just is what it is. So yeah, I may be on randomly tomorrow. I may not be. I don't know. But without further ado, y'all have a great rest of your day, night, morning, time zone, and go say hi to Dando for me. Oh, what the heck?
Static Fox resubscribed.
Oh.
Oh no, I got here on the stream and frown.
Oh, it's okay. We'll be back. We'll be back. I appreciate you being here, and thank you for the 4 months. I know I streamed like way earlier than I normally do. Anyway, all right, I'll see y'all later. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.